dances: the butterfly, the bogle, dirty wine, dollar wine, the wine. DJ Nelly, what was the other? We can't remember all of them. And which one? One drop.
Drop. Sky.
Right. Sky, yes.
You said the butterfly.
I
Bogle.
said butterfly.
Willie Bounce.
Willie Bounce.
Willie Bounce was another one. Yes.
Palance.
Palance, yes, Palance. That sound like 10.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That sound like 10. But those
But
who
you
were
couldn't do
there,
the dances, Bobby.
I can do every one of those dances, Barbara.
But you didn't show them how to do it because some people
I
wasn't doing the
didn't show
butterfly
them.
good.
I couldn't win, so I'm not gonna waste my breath.
Because your breath is your body.
I can win. And guess what they win? They're gonna stay at the Holiday Inn. Her name was Sophia. Right. Sophia won. Sophia knew every dance. No lie. She had
knew
it.
the dance. She had it. Yeah.
She had it. And of course, Sophia was also dressed in Jamaican traditional bandana. She's somebody you would see her at the airport.
Yes.
You would see her just as you reach the airport. You would see her dressed in her bandana, like somebody representing Jamaica to the fullest.
She was good. She was good. Though the nurse thought that she won.
Well, somebody had to
where
win.
you have a competition that the contestants feel that you should play another dance for them to win. And they feel that they're out on a wig, so they can't do the dirty wine because the wig will fall off. Really? What do you think about that, Bobby?
Well, Barbara. Hold on, let me stop the music.
But
Barbara, it's true. Because as I said, when Dirty Wine was a big dance in the dance halls,
a lot of wigs
end of the night,
you
hair
can sell
everywhere,
wig.
Barbara. Hair everywhere. It's just hair everywhere. And I've seen enough videos of girls who've lost their tops.
So
Meaning
listen,
that whatever was on their head when I said
but
lose
before
their
you
top.
enter the competition, you saw the dances that you had to do. So you shouldn't have entered if you know you have hair that will be detached based upon movements.
Like I said, I love our West Indian culture. There's nobody who parties like that and has these dances and these issues that go with these dances. I really and truly love it. I have to say that.
And of course, we're talking about reminiscing on the events that we had yesterday at the St. John's Episcopal Hospital. We helped them to celebrate and plan their Caribbean Heritage event.
Yes.
And it was
This is year
it
3
was
or
great.
4?
It's a great year 3.
Year 3?
Year 3.
All right.
And it was stupendous. And of course, we had DJ Nelly at the control, rocking them.
Barbara late. Barbara missed me. That's
No, man, I have to give my piece
Oh,
about DJ
sorry,
Nelly.
sorry.
Your piece is not the only piece.
sorry.
We have to say thank you.
Mhm.
And boy, she got so much business, and everybody wanted her to play. So of
Mhm.
course, anybody listening, you want a real female DJ, just give us a call at 718-280-1511. That's 718-280-1511. It's a girl power.
Oh,
Yes!
so that's why. But I don't
Girl
mind.
power.
I'm a music power, and she got the music power. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what sex she
Oh,
is.
so you all right? So you want a duo power?
I don't know anybody. Honestly, though, Barbara, no, seriously, I have a fondness for female DJs.
Really, you just love to see them at the control.
Love it.
Yes,
Love it.
It's different because it's a male thing.
Right.
To me, it's a male.
It honestly is a male dominated thing.
When you say a female, it does really.
Yeah, man. Enough love to all the female DJs. Enough love. And of course, DJ Nelly, you can listen to her each and every Saturday at 6 o'clock. She continues and rocks on, of course, DriveTimeRadioshow.com. And she rocks whenever and she rocks all over. So make sure.
Definitely.
We had a false start with some signals crossing in the wherever the stratosphere of technology. So we are behind in commercials. We're gonna sort that out, and then but Barbara, we also we gave away somebody's coming to the come along and gonna stay with us at Holiday
Yes.
Inn. So that was Sophia. So you know about the come along? If you don't know, Barbara, tell them a little bit about the come
The
along.
Drive Time Radio Show come along. That's going to Kingston, Jamaica. We'll be departing from wherever your friends and families are within the world. So if you have families that's departing from that lives in London, have them call us at 718-923-0055. Spain, wherever in the world, we will book Toronto. We will book. We had some people from Toronto that on the previous trip, right?
Yes.
We will book their departure, and we will get them going to join you in Jamaica. And you know what is good too when you have us do it, because they can also book their departure and call us for the hotel. But when you have us do the whole entire package, we coordinate the arrival times. That it will be it will be in conjunction with your arrival time from the United States. So give us a call at 718-923-0055. And if you didn't hear about the come along, you will you can hear right now. It's September 17th to the 22nd, and that's arriving in Kingston, Jamaica. And we will spend one night at the Jamaica Pegasus. Yes, but we will have breakfast upon arrival and breakfast on the day after. And of course, we will have our welcome drink. And then the 18th, we will do our sightseeing tours in Kingston, which includes the Bob Marley Museum, the Devon House. And of course, they told you when you go to the Devon House, that's what Winsome Benjamin says. She will be on the show. We will also must eat. There's a must eat at Devon House. What's a must eat, Bobby?
Fish patties. We're going. That's where I'm going.
That's the fish patties.
Straight
But I'm
to the
gonna
fish
must
patties.
eat some pork patties.
That make that serious?
They make the pork patty. Must eat some patties. So I might be able to try the fish patty. I never had fish patty. I had
You had pork
salt
patty
fish
before?
patty. So yes, I had pork patty.
So wait, what did they say? Pork
Stew-
patty like that? Just like that?
Pork patty, man. Yes, pork patty.
Now I really don't know what this world is coming to.
Why?
These are the problems that I'm talking about that need solving.
Why you don't want pork patty?
No.
Salt pork patty, salt pork patty, and fish and callaloo and fish. You like callaloo and fish?
That one is good.
That one good
Mhm,
with
that
some
can work.
with some bacon in it.
Barbara, spoil of the day.
Of course, that's Kingston for Discover Jamaica. And for those who want to meet families and friends, or friends and families to join you in Kingston, just give us a call at 718-923-0055. And the come along is really doing well. I must tell you.
Mhm.
Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is paying their deposits. Of course, we will allow you to call us and pay your deposit, because you know what is good about it? You can actually plan it. It's a all inclusive at the Holiday Inn Sunspree. And when we say all inclusive, it means that it includes all the meals, all the 3 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, unlimited snacks, unlimited beverages, whether you want hot beverage or cold beverage, or just alcoholic beverage or non-alcoholic beverage, whatever you want, it's there for you. And you know what is quenching at the Holiday Inn? The lemonade squash. You remember the lemonade squash?
Mhm.
Really quenching.
Mhm.
What else you love there?
The beach.
The beach?
Yes.
Yes, the beach.
You know
And
that's priority number one: the water and the sun, nature. What you get that you're not getting sitting here at home.
the adult pool. I can
See?
just imagine the snack
Barbara.
bar by the adult pool.
Now Barbara says she can imagine because Barbara went down there. I didn't visit the adult pool.
I went to the adult swimming pool.
I don't know.
Yes.
I saw a crew walking down there, and what happened at the adult pool
Stays at the adult pool. Yes, the adult swimming pool. It's beautiful. And you know what is good about the Holiday Inn? If you want the spa treatment, they offer discounted prices for the spa. Also, if you're with the Drive Time Radio Show group, so they offer discounted prices for spa treatments. So that's another goodie. So for those people who are celebrating birthdays or anniversary, and you want to really come in looking fresh, just book with us and also ensure that you get the spa treatments. The number to call is 718-923-0055, and we are discussing the Discover Jamaica. Come along. We're gonna break for commercials.
Yes, we have to go break now. All right. So again, if you want to join us in Jamaica, the phone number 718-923-0055. That's 718-923-0055. I expect to see you there. Like I said, I don't make many promises in life. There's certain things that I can do and have control of. And one of them is to guarantee you an absolute good time when you come to Jamaica on this come along. So join us September 17th through the 22nd or longer, if that's what you so choose. This is the Drive Time Radio Show, and we'll be right back.
Oh boy. Tired for go to Jamaica on a borrow people car.
Is it you again, Barbara?
Are you traveling to Jamaica, Kingston, or Montego Bay? Book that car rental online at drivetimevacations.com or call them at 718-923-0055.
Tell them again, Barbara. Tell them again.
You have to book it online, drivetimevacations.com. Or if you don't want to use a computer, call them at 718-923-0055. Them are expert on the car rental thing, you know.
Amen.
The party is in 2 days, Sylvia. You have no time to design and print our invitations. What should we do? Go to Brooklyn Printers at 1087 Utica Avenue between Beverly Road and Clarendon Road, or visit them on the internet at brooklynprinters.com. They will also do flyers, posters, church programs, funeral programs, business cards, t-shirts, wedding invitations, and all types of printing needs. Call them at 718-629-1454. That's 718-629-1454. That's 718-629-1454. And don't forget to mention the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount. Satisfying the community for more than 25 years. Brooklyn Printers. Call them at 718-629-1454.
There's a small part of our island that everyone knows, but there's a whole country that people come to know and always come back to. This is the undiscovered Jamaica. It's a country of mountains and waterfalls and rivers and Jamaicans. Come roam our hills and explore our heritage. Come hear reggae where reggae was born. It's a Jamaica that's more unique, more inviting, more intense. Yes, it's a road less traveled. And that's exactly the point. Come explore the other side of Jamaica, our Jamaica.
And of course, if you would like to explore Jamaica, our Jamaica, or of course, our Antigua, our St. Kitts, or our Trinidad, or our any place in the entire world, I have the vacation specialist standing by. 718-923-0055. 718-923-0055. Anywhere you want to travel. If you need a rent-a-car, if you have your trip booked already and you haven't planned your rent-a-car, perhaps you're already staying by some family in whatever country it is, but you need a hotel to stay in. 718-923-0055. I'm going to take this time to play a little music since the reports are coming in that the rain is falling. So I'm going to play some music to get you in a sort of a mood. Ladies, give him Stay Home Tonight, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Make him call up in Brethren and tell them. Barris is doing it tonight.
Sorry, me little brethren, it's raining. And I can't come out tonight. I know that the game is playing, still I can't escape tonight. She promised me a world I've never known. I made myself ready to journey the unknown. She promised me ecstasy, said it with sincerity. The things she said she'd do for me, oh, so secretly. So even if I wanted to, I've got homework to do. So fellas, don't wait for me. This is where I must be. And I, sorry, my little baby, it's raining, and I can't come out tonight. Oh no, 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 oh. I know that my game is playing, and I can't escape tonight. No. Don't even wonder about who make up the rules. This is not a case of who's the one that's in control. She's all about comforting, and I need the pamper.
The man called him brethren and said, look,
Don't wait for me.
my lady promised me all kind of nice things tonight.
I must be her arms.
Therefore, I cannot hang out.
In there I'm safe and sound. Think I made the right choice. Stay home in paradise.
The man said, make the right choice and stay home in paradise. Drive Time Radio Show each and every Saturday. Setting the mood for rainy weather. Sending this one out to all the nurses, all the people who work in St. John's Hospital in Far Rockaway. All those who listen to us every week, thank you. Again, this is the Drive Time Radio Show. This is one of those songs. This is sweet reggae music. And of course, the influence of country music on reggae. In just a few minutes, Mr. Aubrey Campbell going to give us the news. Born to a Jamaican father and a British mother, June J.C. Lodge was taken to Jamaica as a child. where she has given us a slew of hits. Of course, recording a cover version of Charlie Pride's "Someone Loves You, Honey." As you know that song, right? All right, just give me a little something on JC Lodge. And don't forget when she did Telephone Love, that was like what, 1988 for producer Gussie Clark. That song, whew. Man, matter of fact, I might have to play that. Right? Where's my brethren? Hold on, let me. I'm here running my mouth and enjoying the music. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Telephone Love has a lot of memories for you. It's a theme.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because back then, Aubrey, if you remember, there weren't any cell phone plans back then. that was, remember, some big cell phone. You wanted a cell phone, and when they were charging you $1 something a minute, and you get a cell phone bill at the end of the month, $1,200.
No,
that was telephone love.
It's interesting where we're coming from telephone wise, though, telecommunication wise, eh?
Absolutely, Aubrey. Absolutely.
My word.
Absolutely.
I mean, now you wonder, you ask yourself, what did we do then?
Right.
How did the world communicate?
Yeah. Remember, Aubrey, how amazed we were when we saw in some of these science fiction movies where you were looking at the video and people were talking to each other through video. It was like the most amazing thing. Now you can do that in your phone and just look at somebody and have a video conversation. Incredible.
It is
incredible.
What they call common assault today.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Campbell, it's a rainy day here in New York City, and we are looking forward to the weather to change into our full summer. Well, then again, a little bit of rain don't hurt. But anyhow, I'll turn it over to you, my brother.
It's a rainy day here in South Florida. Thank you, Bobby. Good afternoon. I'm Marvin Campbell with the Drive Time News headlines for Saturday. The seismic unit of the University of the West Indies is reporting a 4.4 magnitude earthquake rocked Trinidad and Tobago on Thursday night, but there were no immediate reports of damage or injury. It says the quake, which occurred at 11:02 p.m. north of the Paria Peninsula, was widely felt in Trinidad. CARICOM said it strongly objects to the decision by the European Union to blacklist 13 member states on the pretext that there is no cooperation on tax law enforcement with the countries of the European Union. The regional grouping said it is indeed surprising that during the CARIFORUM EU summit meeting on June 11, 2015 in Brussels, at which the strengthening of the bilateral partnership and cooperation was invoked, as well as the strong historical, human, and cultural bonds that unite the two regions, an issue as detrimental to the region's economic development as CARIFORUM, as the blacklisting of a member states was not tabled by the EU, but announced subsequently. The Caribbean community, for which financial services are of vital economic importance, said in a statement that it was deeply disappointed at the conduct of the EU on this matter. Parliamentarians in Jamaica are reporting an overwhelming response to an announcement by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security that it will be undertaking an island-wide recruitment exercise for the Canadian Farm Work Program from August 10 to 28. According to Labour and Social Security Minister Derek Kellier, the ministry will be doing an island-wide pre-selection for the Canadian Overseas Employment Program among candidates with some farming experience and expertise. Of course, they must be between the ages of 21 and 45 years old. Other conditions apply, the minister told fellow parliamentarians this week. Application deadline is July 10. Last year, remittance inflows from the Canadian Overseas Employment Program contributed approximately 1.7 billion Jamaican dollars to the Jamaican economy. The United States government, through its Overseas Private Investment Corporation, OPIC, is to sign a $48 million loan agreement with Jamaica for a 20-megawatt solar facility, part of its focus on the development of renewable energy in the Caribbean region. A year ago, the Obama administration launched the Caribbean Energy Security Initiative, which includes a partnership of the Department of Energy, USAID, the U.S. State Department, and OPIC for exclusive deals with the Caribbean region. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, says it is expecting an improved wage offer when the union meets with the Ministry of Finance next Wednesday to renew negotiations. Last Saturday, the union voted to reject a 7% offer. That was an improvement on the initial 5% proposal by the government some weeks ago. Outspoken JTA President Dora Dixon says the teachers are hopeful that the government will propose a higher offer when they meet next week. The Barbados Workers Union, BWU, is throwing its full support behind the National Union of Public Workers, NUPW, in protesting against the action of the Barbados Investment Development Corporation that resulted in the earlier retirement of 10 employees and the firing of 2 more. At a press briefing this week at Union headquarters in Dalkeith, General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, Tony Moore, said that the commitment of redressing such approaches must be the concern of all Barbados nationals, as there can be no sustainable development unless there is social accountability. Guyana's new coalition government said it is taking very serious allegations of shady practices by the Chinese logging company by Shan Lin. Recent widespread accusations of transfer pricing, which have robbed the nation of billions of dollars in lost revenue, are being investigated, and if proven true, could include the Guyana Forestry Commission, the Guyana Revenue Authority, and its Customs and Excise departments. State Minister Joe Harmon told the Chronicle that the matter would be investigated and those found to be in breach of the law will be brought to account, barring none. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar says her party's former chairman, now arch nemesis, Independent Liberal Party leader Jack Warner, cried like a baby when she demanded his letter of resignation in 2013 and instructed him to clear his name following the damning report on corruption in CONCACAF prepared by Sir David Simmons. Shrugging off Warner's allegations once again, the PM said her strength and gender, plus the fact that she fired him, had him angry and delusional, saying she was fed up with the gruesome twosome, including opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley. Bissessar said she was ready to fight them both, anytime, anywhere, any day, and beat them. Bissessar said her focus now, ahead of the September 7 general election, would be on issues rolling out her government's plans, policies, and programs to continue to build a new Trinidad and Tobago. St. Lucia Zouks crushed the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots by 7 wickets in Caribbean Premier League cricket tournament in a midweek fixture earlier this week. And the Barbados Tridents, the champion Tridents, were winners over the Jamaican Tallows. The ICC at its annual conference in Barbados this week suspended the United States Cricket Association over what it said was significant concerns about its governance, finance, reputation, and cricketing activities. Host nation Chile advanced to the semifinals of the Copa America with a 1-0 win over 9-man Uruguay in a fractious quarterfinal game on Wednesday. And yesterday, Argentina beat Colombia 5-4 on penalties to advance as well. Later on today, Brazil take on Paraguay in the quarters. In FIFA Women's World Cup action, yesterday, US beat China 1-0 for semifinal date with Germany. And the Jamaica's under-23 football team beat St. Lucia by 6-1 in Caribbean regional quarterfinal action, rather in the Caribbean regional qualifier for next year's Summer Olympics in Brazil. And yesterday, Tyson Gay wins 100 meters title at U.S. national trials, while in Jamaica, Asafa Powell and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price are the champions. Usain Bolt did not compete as doubt about his fitness rages on. News and sports headlines there were. I'm Aubrey Campbell, back to Bobby in the Drive Time studio in downtown Brooklyn.
Thank you, Aubrey. All the best, and enjoy your rainy day.
I certainly will. I'm staying indoors, brother. I'm not in the raindrop.
All right, sir. Take care. All right, Mr. Aubrey Campbell gave us the news. Barbara, we're going to go to a commercial break. But listen, when we come back, there was quite a few significant things that took place over the course of the past week in the news that we want to touch on. And I wouldn't mind if the audience participates. So maybe the 4 o'clock hour.
4 o'clock hour is a people's show.
Right.
So we're going to have them call in, and the number to call in, is you need to write it down. It's 718-280-1511. 718-280-1511 to call in to voice your opinion on the topics that we'll be discussing. And it relates to exactly what's in the news. There are a lot of big stuff.
Jamaica will be jamming this summer with a host of events island-wide, parties, festivals, fashion shows, music and sports events, all to entice, excite, and ignite your senses. Jamrock Summer, 90 days, 90 ways, May 15 to August 15. Haven't been home in a while? This is your chance to come home.
Join us for Jamrock Summer, 90 days, 90 ways. Contact your local travel agent or call 1-800-JAMAICA and book your travel today.
Hello?
Son, is your mother. Things must be going good, man. Thanks for the credit. All data me get?
Yes, mommy. Things good, but it's all Digicel. When I send credit to you from foreign, they double it. And on the weekends, they triple it. Plus, now you get 7 days of free data.
So I'm making them wait till Friday so I could get triple.
Oh, mommy, you're not easy at all.
Send $22 worth of Digicel minutes to loved ones in Jamaica, and they get 2 times the credit. And now also 7 days of free data for browsing social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp, so they can stay connected and share their favorite pictures. And don't forget, Fridays through Sundays, when you send $29, they get 3 times the credit plus the 7 days of free data. Send minutes from a Digicel branded retail store, online at digiceljamaica.com, or via the Digicel top-up app. Conditions apply. Digicel.
Join Drive Time Radio Show in Jamaica. Guided tour through Kingston, Montego Bay, and Negril. All-inclusive tour at the Holiday Inn Sunspree, Montego Bay. Accommodations in Kingston at the newly renovated Jamaica Pegasus and Holiday Inn Sunspree Resort. Special friends and family rates are available. Celebrate your birthday or anniversary with us. Join us for an upscale welcome reception. Sunday all-white gospel on the ocean and Jamaican gospel breakfast. Sightseeing tours in Kingston and Negril at the Mayfield Falls with 21 natural pools. Call Drive Time Vacations to book your package now at 718-923-0055. Big Wheel Tire Shop, a 24-hour tire shop. Purchase your new or used tires for less. They carry all sizes. Need your tire to be repaired with rim and wheel balancing? Then visit Big Wheel Tire Shop at 423 East 98th Street between Saratoga and Newport, and tell them that you heard it on the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount. Call Big Wheel Tire Shop now at 718-483-8900. That's 718-483-8900. 718-483-8900. And don't forget to mention the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount.
A poor man picking me. I mean a poor man picking me. Look at me. Look at me. If you see me walking down the street looking raggy, don't feel no way. I'm a poor man picking me. Everywhere I go it shows. Oh Lord knows, a poor man picking me. I'm a poor man picking me. Oh yes, if you give a piece of paper and I can't sign my name.
With the Supreme Court and Congress making all kind of rulings.
A poor man picking me.
I'm just saying.
Mama tried to stretch her funds, cause daddy didn't really.
Do something for the poor now.
And he passed away. Just
I guess passing Obama's Affordable Care Act and making it part of America now. That's a great thing. That will help quite a few people.
everywhere you go, you choose.
The Supreme Court ruling on gay marriage. I'm a person, I'm all for love. So long as you're loving, I don't care. I don't business what you do in your bedroom. You don't business in my bedroom. It's all good. But guess what? That as important as or heavier than the things that are happening to black people, left and right. DJ Nelly is, I mean, like I said, love. I love it. We're supposed to love. If you love, if she loves her and he loves him, well, love them. But I mean, to make it something that the Supreme Court has to go and deal with when, like I said, there's people on the street and in Penn Station sleeping. They're on the subways. They're everywhere. And again, the other side of it is we are getting destroyed out there by all kinds of racism.
I saw a post on
Mhm.
Facebook, and it's saying, "Okay, that's good. So now make Black lives legal." You know, and it was supposed to be kind of a sarcastic joke,
Right.
Trying to say, you know, and don't get me wrong. As I said, gay marriage, it's fine. I just have a problem with the marriage part of it, because the definition of marriage is a union between a man and a woman.
Right.
So therefore, it shouldn't be marriage that's legal. They should call it something different between them.
Right.
Because that's not marriage. That's not marriage. You know what I mean? But if
Okay.
you love who you love, like who you like, I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Just like who I like, who I love has nothing to do with you.
Right.
But just the definition of marriage is being changed. That's what we need to hold on to. We need to hold on to the things that make tradition, right?
Sure.
Marriage is tradition.
Sure. But I mean, and as you're bringing up, if we really bring the Bible and what history has dictated that God states, you know, then we're in a whole different ballgame when we're dealing with.
Do you realize I didn't mention that?
Right, right,
right. I didn't mention.
But
because no sin is bigger than one.
A man shall leave his mother and cling to his wife, and a woman should leave their parents also and cling to their husband. And God made Adam and Eve, and only those two can produce children. So I don't know.
Which, of course, is whether people fail to remember and realize that that is the whole purpose of our being. It's not to gain all these material things, because
offspring.
Yes, elephants, monkeys, plants, fish,
they all
reptiles,
continue,
they all do it.
Continue the generation.
And guess what? They don't have to buy cars either.
No.
They don't need the newest car. They don't need the newest cell phone. The birds don't have cell phones.
Well, you know, even though those things they make sense, at the same time, we know that gay people cannot reproduce, so they don't make kids. So straight people make gay people. So therefore, it's coming from somewhere, right? So we should. That's why I don't put the Bible into it.
Yeah, but it's a brainwash. but
I don't want to put because some people are born this way. And if they're born this way, so where does it come from? From your straight parents, right?
Yeah, it's just like you're born.
So
you're born
I don't want to put the Bible into it. I'll just say leave the name marriage. That's it.
Right. So it should be called something else.
Yeah, that's my belief.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the topics that in the 4 o'clock hour we're going to discuss. So a little preview on that one. And then, of course, we also have the Obamacare Act. It's here to stay. It is it. This is it. This United States of America finally has a plan, a health plan for everyone, which is a great thing. And then, of course, Barbara, something that was huge.
Oh, yes.
Our president went to, our president, first lady, vice president, and of course, the Democratic presidential runner, Hillary Clinton, all went to the funeral for, of course, the Reverend. I'm sorry that it's slipping me right now, but everybody that I spoke to before I actually got a chance to sit and listen to it, the amount of things that I saw and response from people of Obama being there, delivering his eulogy, the subject matter that he brought up, and then breaking into song.
Grace.
So that's another thing that we're going to talk about. And we'll probably try to get a little piece of Obama singing.
You want to join him? You want a bit of backup for him?
But no,
That
Barbara.
look like him needs some backup, you know?
Yeah, no, they came in. They came in later, and it looked like he kind of.
Him can use me as backup.
He took some lyrics. He put one chorus in
You
front
think
of
you're
the other.
sound better than him?
No.
You're not going to sound better than him.
No, Barbara. No, not that. I appreciate it for what it was because he knows, like me, if I started on this show and I broke out into song, guess what? I know I can't sing. I know that. And I'm sure President Barack Obama knows he's not a singer.
He can't sing?
He knows he's not a singer, but he did it. He did it. Whatever, if it's the spirit moved him.
Oh, yes.
Or if it's whatever. The feeling of sufferation, whatever it was that moved him to do it, the fact remains the man did it. And did it and delivered in a way and tied it all into everything that he was saying to the lives of everyone that was taken. Also, we also had the Boston Marathon bomber officially
apologized, didn't he?
He apologized, but of course, on being delivered his,
you believe that apology?
His death sentence, he says he apologizes and what have you. But Barbara, guess what? The fact that somebody takes the time to say it, you have to take that. Apologizing is a great thing.
Yeah,
you feel good when somebody apologizes.
He's apologizing because he want to save his life. You think he
no,
really
Barbara,
feel?
it was done. He can't save his life. He was delivered. He got the death
he would
penalty.
love them to.
And then what they're gonna say? Oh, you apologize. So you know what? Forget it. Give him no, Barbara. He got his sentence. Remember, he's a young man. Maybe he was influenced. When you're sitting in jail, there's a lot of time to think.
They think they should revoke.
No, he's getting
It's
the
just
death.
great that he
needs. Yeah, I just think that the fact that you know that you should apologize, even if it is upon the fact that now you're going to die. Shame on you if it takes you that long to apologize. So people, you did something not even before you go. You did something wrong. Apologize. Learn how if you don't know how. Figure it out. You make life easier for yourself and everyone else. He could have apologized from the start. Regardless, I still say they could have, whatever. But again, at that point, Barbara, he obviously, his brain and his mind was already heavily influenced to the point that he was committing the act. So therefore, I guess the time away from his brother, who was the heavy influence on of negativity in his life, maybe it gave him that chance to air out and really realize what he's done. And
200 and odd people injured, and how many died?
I think it was 6. No, we'll look it up. Right. It was either 6 or 4 died, and I think it was 8 lost limbs. Yes. But regardless how many, you did the wrong thing, my
Changed
brother.
quite a few people's lives.
Oh yeah, drastically. You changed. Yeah, you did. That's the best way to put it. So 4 o'clock hour is coming up. We have top of the hour coming up in less than a minute. We're gonna play a little song here. I'll continue with The Poor Man's Cry. And this is the Drive Time Radio Show. We'll be back after the top of the hour.
I'm a poor man, pick me. Look at me, look at me. If you see me walking down the street, looking raggy, don't feel no way.
The Drive Time Radio Show is a Ken Bar production.
Everywhere I go, it shows. Oh, Lord knows, a poor man getting there. I mean, a poor man getting there. Oh, yes. If you give a piece of paper and I can't sign my name, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. A poor man getting there. tried to stretch her funds, cause daddy didn't really have none. And he passed away just due to a breakdown. And I will try so hard to keep loving every yard as a poor man.
You're listening to the Drive Time Radio Show, heard every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. on WPAT 930 a.m.
Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Satan is a evilous man, but him can't choke sit on I man. So when I check him, my lass in hand, and if him slip, I gone with him hand. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Oh yeah. Him have to drop him fork and run. Him can't stand up to judge a son. Him have to left ya with him gun. Dig off with him bomb. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race.
Max Romeo and the Upsetters saying what we should do with all evil people and the devil. That's what he's saying. Classic reggae music. I chase the devil. Send him to outer space. Put him somewhere else. Satan, who's who? Yeah. Chase the devil out of earth.
Oh,
It's a huge song. Jay-Z even used that song.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Jay-Z sampled that. That's right. Max Romeo and the Upsetters.
wow.
Big time reggae music. Big reggae music, Barbara.
I know.
Listen, everybody,
You're
you have
going,
to
to
tell.
you're going to the show tomorrow? You're in the park?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So you'll have Luciana. And who
Yeah,
are the
no.
big stars there?
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean.
Capleton.
Billy Ocean, of course, I know Billy Ocean, full of
Cockatoo.
great.
She said, "Who don't know Billy Ocean full of grade?" That sound like me on stage.
No, Billy Ocean
He's
was at all jazz
Caribbean,
festivals.
Yeah.
Caribbean Queen.
Yeah, Caribbean Queen.
Caribbean Queen.
Who don't know Billy
Mhm.
Ocean?
Get out of my dreams. Get into my
Play
car.
some Billy Ocean song. Like,
She's
can hear some Billy Ocean song.
So you're saying Ken don't know
the
Billy Ocean?
No.
Oh boy. Anyway, if you're listening, you
To
can
the-
listen by phone as well. 213-992-4219. Also YouTube. We have YouTube up.
Mhm.
YouTube channel, Drive Time Radio Show. Also online, www.drivetimradioshow.com. Anywhere else?
And look at us on Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram, Facebook. Drive Time as well. Drive Time Radio Show.
Yes, you can see everybody sitting around with a glass of wine. In
Oh
their hand.
my.
They're drinking.
Cheers.
We
This-
get
that was
ready for the
Father's
People's
Day.
Show because the people are about to call in.
Oh, so we gotta.
What's the
You gotta
number for
drink.
them to call in?
You gotta have a couple drinks.
718-280-1511, and we are drinking to the first person who calls. You think the first person who calls getting a bottle of wine?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
When
think-
you got one given away. Yes, I think that's true. We're going to give you a bottle.
Of wine.
Of Heineken.
No, of wine. We just drink. We'll get an empty bottle.
Okay.
So Barbara, hold on.
Empty
So what-
cheers.
What's the phone number again?
718-280-1511.
So call us up. We want to talk to you about any of the topics that we brought up, anything that's going on. Obama singing "Amazing Grace," and of course, if you
You wanna
watched
play
his
Obama
eulogy,
song?
yeah, man, I gotta put the wire there and do that. And of course, the Affordable Health Care Act, gay marriage, anything that you want to talk about. That's a matter of fact. Also, Bobby Christina has been moved to
Yeah,
hospice,
right.
and we all know hospice means
Place
Getting
to
ready.
prepare you for that. For death.
right. So, plenty of people to pray for, plenty of families to pray for, and pray for them. And here's one of those Billy Oceans, Barbara. This one. This is one of those Billy Oceans that you moved on the dance floor to.
I'm on fire. The night has just begun. My hourly desire is to have myself some fun. I've got money, but nobody, no one to call my own. Feel so lonely. I'm tired of being alone. Some headphone city lights dance where the blues on my night. Go to a place I know where the party people go. It's one of them nights you feel like getting down. Yeah. It's just one of them nights you feel like getting down. She's simply awesome.
Forget your music fix with DJ Spread Love Bobby.
She touched by me in painted on jeans. And all had turned cause she was a queen. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. Yeah. She said I was the tiger she wanted to same. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts that beat as one. No more love on the run.
There you go. That's two Billy Oceans, Barbara. That's two Billy Oceans. That's two.
So the first caller missed the wine.
Uh-oh, what
okay.
happened? Hold
So
on.
now we have to give it to the next caller, 718-280-1511.
We're
Just
resetting.
hold the callers. 718-280-1511 to call the Drive Time Radio Show for us to hear your opinions. And of course, you can also call the Drive Time Radio Show to inquire about the Discover Jamaica Come Along. That September 17th is coming close, getting close to the 22nd, and that's where we will depart anywhere in the world and arrive in Kingston, Jamaica, staying at the Jamaica Pegasus, the same hotel that President Obama stayed in. And of course, the Drive Time Radio crew. I hope they give us that suite.
I already got it.
You got it? So nobody won't hear you speaking because the walls are all soundproof. And of course, you will sit with us and have breakfast. And you will also have breakfast the day after. And we will be transported by air-conditioned bus to the hotel from the airport. And we'll be transported from New York on Caribbean Airlines. Also, when on the 18th, we will be transferred to Montego Bay from Kingston. Yes, to Montego Bay, and we will stay at the Holiday Inn Sunspray Resort, and that's all inclusive. At that resort, you can eat anytime you want, you can drink anytime you want, whatever you want that's available within the hotel, right? Whatever you want that's available at the hotel. So you will see what they will tell you. The bartenders will tell you what drink you can get, what drink is included. Also, you will be able to choose from the buffet, or you can make reservations for the different types of restaurant that's there. I know there's the Italian, there's a Jamaican restaurant, and there's an Asian restaurant also. And then you have the buffet. I know that the Holiday Inn made the best escovitch snapper. Best escovitch snapper. And for those people who like stew peas, they make good stew peas. And their stew peas is the real stew peas. You know, add some stew peas, and sometimes the stew peas don't include pork, pig's tail. I love that pig's tail and the stew peas. I'm a pork eater, so I guess some people, some real poor people don't want to eat out of the plates that they serve pork in. So I don't know you're going to manage. It's like being kosher. So they have special utensils. So that's the Holiday Inn. The food is excellent. Really good food. What you say about that, Bobby?
I know that the food is really good. The food is actually great, and it's the best food that I've had in a long time at hotels. And one thing is, again, all inclusive means you eat anytime you want, which is, I think and you're on vacation, so it's the greatest thing. Why not be able to do what you want? You paid for it.
Exactly.
So do it. Do what you want. That's right.
Swim anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that mean. Don't carry the same one trip swim trunks, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
What color you had last year?
Mm-hmm.
The green and
the same one I had the year before.
3 years retired, Bobby. Retire the swim trunks.
and listen,
you know, honestly, some clothes you need to retire.
I probably, but the funny thing is, I don't even remember what it is. I just know that when it's time to go, I just grab my swim trunk. There must be like a certain hanger. It must be in a certain corner of the drawer with a title on it that says swim trunk.
So you buy a new one this year.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do that.
So you pretend you don't have any.
But wait, hold on, Barbara. Is it time to shop for swim trunks now?
That's the best time
now,
because September them don't have any.
Right. No, but I'm saying, but also now.
No. In July, it's good because the price will be reduced because people
Summertime.
usually shop for
Man, look,
swim
sale
trunks
price.
in April. No, but the sale price, the ones on sale won't fit you, Bobby.
Why?
They have the really small people.
So
That's the ones,
those are the ones
that's
that-
available.
Right. So my regular size, yeah, it does. It goes quick. I'll say that.
Your size
Yeah, man,
will,
yeah, man.
will go very fast.
So
because
you're
that's
saying I have to pay
average.
full price?
Full price for
a
your
swim
swim trunk. Unless you're going to take out the elastic and run it through with some loose for the shoelace.
Barbara, you know the most
Run it through with the
expensive.
shoelace, Bobby.
I bought a very expensive pair of swim trunks one time.
Uh-huh.
I was in Jamaica and didn't have swim trunks.
Oh, you bought it in Jamaica.
And I couldn't get to the house because I was all the way somewhere else. So I couldn't even go there. I have my little supply over there.
Right.
But I was forced to. I had no choice. I wanted the ocean to meet me. And it was daylight and I didn't want to frighten people. So
So how much you paid for that swim trunk?
Barbara, I had to go. It was like I went right into
A gift shop.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember, Barbara, but all I know is I said, what am I gonna do? I don't have a choice right now.
Well, when
It was in Mobay. It wasn't even it was in Mobay.
I know when I was forced to purchase things at the gift shop because the airline unfortunately did not take my luggage, and I had a function that afternoon, and I actually bought a little summer dress that you would pay. It's a little summer dress. It's not expensive here. You wouldn't pay more than $20, and the dress was $75 at the gift shop. That dress is crazy.
So
I can't imagine paying $75 for the dress.
So technically
That's
that was
at-
like
At $20.
right, but then wait, 75
And that was the best
US.
dress in there.
I'm trying to do the conversion.
And that time the conversion was like 75 or 80 for one. It's ridiculous. So don't make sure that anything that you want to wear, take it in your hand luggage. Must take it in your hand luggage.
So again, we lost a few callers because we had to reset phones, but 718-280-1511. Call us and give us a talk, and we're very interested in your opinion on some of the news that's happening out there. Barbara, being in the healthcare field, I wanted to ask, and in the hospital and seeing things, like one thing that I know for sure, personally, I know times in my life when I did not have insurance, I was treated very different when I went into the hospital as times when I have insurance.
Right.
So now with the Obamacare Act, that's it. This is it. It's American now. This is what it is.
Yes. But with the Obamacare, most people are now able to visit the hospital or even any healthcare field, any type of assistance they need, they'll be able to go. So what are we doing with the whole society is that we're ensuring that they live a healthier lifestyle.
Right.
Right? Some people who couldn't have gone to the dentist, they're able to go to the dentist. So what we will find out is that you will have more people with a better smelling breath. Right, Bobby? Because they'll be able to go to the dentist.
Right.
So thank God for that. You ever some people speaking to you and you don't know what to do? You don't know what to do? You don't know if you should close your eyes or make up your face or you hold your breath? So you answer them.
No,
when they shut up?
Barbara, no, just take out your phone and act like somebody called. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, all right, then just walk off like that right now. Listen, I'm gonna have to talk
Thanks
to you
to
later.
the Obamacare, I swear, we will be able to tolerate people. You know, when I went to the wedding, and they said they were doing. Pastor was actually speaking to the couple, and said that no, you can when you marry, you can actually tell your loved one, your wife or your husband, if they actually have a bad breath, that they can fix it, because before, during the courting, you couldn't tell them. Really? So why you marry them?
No, you should be able to tell, Barbara, but that's what love and relationships are about. You that person you care about enough that you're supposed to be able to tell them and help them with everything, and that's
Right.
something you should help them with.
So, thanks to the Obamacare, you should visit the dentist at least every 6 months, and some people should actually, when you visit them, not only for cleaning, but listen to the instructions, because some dentists do work on your mouth that they're really just doing it for money. Nothing is wrong. Sometimes nothing is wrong with the tooth, and they want to fill it or do something to it, and really they create a lot of problems. I've run into those circumstances, and they did not realize that it's only for money the dentist was working on my tooth for, and because nothing, I went without any issue. But thank you for Obamacare.
Absolutely.
And when it comes on to the only problem with Obamacare is that some people, if your income is too high, the premium is higher.
Right. But rightfully, why not?
If you can afford it, you pay it.
Right.
So some tend not to purchase insurance, because I've run up in situations that people ask me if they can come to the hospital, and because they don't telling me that they don't have insurance, but they want me to hook them up. There's no hookup in a hospital. There's no hookup. So you have to make sure that you have health insurance is priority, is your lifeline. Health insurance is your lifeline. And I must insist that you should try to get that. Health insurance is a must.
Absolutely.
You don't know when you get sick.
Absolutely.
You don't know when you will pass the urine and it burns. Go to the doctor. You don't know when you might
DJ
not
Nelly has
have
the phone lines tied up. She's in a deep conversation with a caller.
the right bowel movement. And then guess what? You have an obstruction. What? You need the insurance. Because the bush medicine will not work. You know what happened with the bush medicine? It takes a long time to work. Sometimes it works, but it takes a long time to work. And you don't know the dosage.
Yeah.
Though when you drink the herb tea and the Senapod, it works. It fixes it. So
I was wondering if you were lashing out at George Bush. You said
that he has a problem?
No. We were talking about Obama. And you said the Bush medicine take too long. Obama medicine is good.
No, Bobby, it wasn't political.
Okay, sorry.
It was not political, Bobby. It was the real life.
Just checking.
Barbara's travel tips coming up at 4:30, right?
Absolutely. 4:22 p.m. And
in New York City. What's the temperature?
Temperature now? I don't know, Barbara. What is it? We're 70 something.
79.
70 something.
79. It's supposed to be 69. I think it's 71 degrees. 71 in New York City. And of course, in Jamaica, it's actually 88 and sunny with high humidity. So which one you prefer? 71, cool, rain, or 88? With some breeze, some tamarind tree breeze.
I'll take the 88, Barbara.
With tamarind tree breeze or mango breeze?
Both of them.
Both of them. You're listening to the Drive Time Radio Show. Each and every week we're here. Spread Love Bobby, myself, Barbara, along with DJ Nelly. We're here to rock you really in your homes, in your cars, wherever you are. Just listen to us at WPAT 9:30 a.m. on your radio dial, or on your cell phone or any type of phone at 213-992-4219, or on the internet at drivetimeradioshow.com. And of course, DJ Nelly will come up on the 7 o'clock hour at 6 to 7 with commercial-free music. And she, of course, and Spread Love Bobby, you can actually hire them for your parties, your any type of events, and baptism, weddings. They will do the MC. Yes, Bobby? He's excellent at that. So give us a call at 718-280-1511 for more information on hiring Spread Love Bobby or DJ Nelly to play the music at your parties or even MC at any type of event. Corporate events, we're there also. You know, we wear several caps. So, Bobby, it is now.
Get your music fixed.
It is summertime, and people are preparing for summer. What's your plans for summer?
Well, Barbara, I have some work that I have to finish.
No, we plan. Zane is out of school. You can't have him just sit down in the house.
No. But I mean, the first part of the summer is take care of some
of what?
Some business.
Construction.
Yeah, there's quite a few things that are happening.
home?
Yeah, even up to this morning, I had to take care of a couple of things, you know. And then after that, I'm putting it together. But of course, I need the expert advice, and I'll ask you. I need to go somewhere else, but not to Jamaica, not to Florida. Looking for somewhere else.
Disneyland in California.
That's a maybe. That's a
That's a
maybe. Yeah,
maybe.
Zane is good enough to do that now. Because the last time we
Myrtle
went to
Beach,
Florida, he
Myrtle
didn't go.
Beach. You have Myrtle Beach also.
I'm gonna. You know what I'm definitely gonna do? I'm gonna take him to DC, to Washington. That's just a short drive. We're gonna do that
You're
just
gonna
a quick
visit before Obama leaves.
before about exactly. And I still haven't met Martin Luther King.
Oh my.
His statue yet. Hold on, Bob. We have a call here. Good afternoon, Drive Time Radio Show.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Did Barbara says the bush medicine
Mhm.
take too long?
Yes.
You know, Barbara had fallen that those silly Jamaican who says chicken that we were raised on is too tough, that dirty chicken. Beef is also too tough. And they rather go to the supermarket, pick up those artificial chickens, artificial cow, poison themselves. Barbara, why you have to be turning your back against what your grandparents had raised you on?
Well, actually, she didn't say she's against it. She just says it takes longer to work.
Nothing comes easy is good.
Mhm.
So when you take the quote unquote so-called modern days poison and you get operation very quick, what work it does? I mean, you take the medicine have to stay in you and work. That is why our parents and grandparents used to give us the medicine overnight. Get up in the morning, it works. But most Caribbean people, especially my country people, they are more Americanized more than the Indians, which is a damn shame.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Bobby.
Yes, my brother. All right. Short and to the point. And me being a naturalist, I definitely stay away from, like, I don't take aspirin. I don't take any of those things. I don't take NyQuil, Dayquil, or any quill. I really do believe in what Mother Nature has given, and you know, obviously we've seen the results of what people who take painkillers for some of their ailments, how that can turn around and turn into something as well. So, you know, just you miss it. Don't worry about it. So let's see. Also, just to really tell you now, if you didn't see it, you absolutely must go online and look up and listen to President Barack Obama's eulogy. I mean, yesterday, Saturday. Yes, yesterday. Incredibly moving. Now I'm gonna try and play this piece of it. Where's my wire there? Not good. Okay. So yes. And when he broke into Amazing Grace. Let me just give you this little piece of this in case you haven't heard it. All right, you ready? Here we go. Go. I want to play.
Sing grace, how sweet the sound.
At times, the president seemed less like commander-in-chief than preacher-in-chief.
Oh, but God works in mysterious ways.
He used his 35-minute eulogy to praise the way America is responding to the massacre.
The alleged killer could not imagine how the city of Charleston, under the good and wise leadership of Mayor Riley, how the state of South Carolina, how the United States of America would respond not merely with revulsion at his evil act, but with big-hearted generosity, and more importantly, with a thoughtful introspection.
Now, it's when you start talking about something with passion, or that you're passionate about, then you kind of do start preaching, you kind of get caught up in it because your passion comes out. And I mean, black people are definitely, in general, are very, very much church, not fearing, but church bound people, where it's a part of them. Even if you don't go to church now, you remember from when you were younger. You remember how it moved you. So yes, when Barack Obama was up there, he honestly did sound quite a bit like a preacher. He also brought up the fact that the Confederate flag did not kill anyone, or because the Confederate flag is there, it didn't kill anyone. But what you have to pay attention to is the feeling and the negativity that that Confederate flag represented at one time and still represents to people who were, you know, who suffered. I mean, I really have to give President Barack Obama a whole lot of credit, honestly, really and truly. He's doing it different than any president has done. Well, I can't
First
say
time
any.
around. This is the last quarter.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's really loose.
Yeah.
He's really on loose.
Yeah.
The Confederate,
Unleashed.
someone took down this Confederate flag, right?
No, but they put it
and
back
put it back
because
in
that
2
was
hours.
illegal.
Right, it's illegal.
And they're gonna arrest the people.
And a lot of people don't even know what the Confederate flag means.
Right.
And it's from the Civil War, right? And with the Confederate soldiers, it represents victory. It does not represent racism. They turned it into that.
Right.
And if you look at the flag, it has an X, the same sign that Jamaica has in their flag. Also the same symbol. The Confederate soldiers winning as well.
Right.
So a little history there for those who didn't know.
And then the tie-in is the Ku Klux Klan and many racist people who were, again, as you said, at the Civil War time, were against the, you know, the northern states who were finally making an impression on other states to, you know, take slavery apart. It kind of was taken upon as a strong symbol of white America.
Right. Of course, you know, white is right.
Right.
That kind of emphasis kind of pushed towards that.
Right. So that's the, you know, that's where.
But that's not what America believes. That's just a certain set of people.
Right. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. So
I got another little piece here that I want to play.
Opened the church doors.
Hold on. Listen, talking about
Meeting him here
here
in
we go.
South Carolina, back when we were both a little bit younger. Back when I didn't have visible gray hair. The first thing I noticed was his graciousness, his smile, his reassuring baritone, his deceptive sense of humor. All qualities that helped him wear so effortlessly a heavy burden of expectation. And then to lose him at 41, slain in his sanctuary with 8 wonderful members of his flock, each at different stages in life, but bound together by a common commitment to God. Cynthia Hurd, Susie Jackson, Ethel Lance, Payne Middleton Doctor, Tawanza Sanders, Daniel L. Simmons, Sharonda Coleman Singleton, Myra Thompson.
this, of course, excerpts from Obama's eulogy for Reverend Pinckney. Excerpts from Obama's eulogy
God-fearing
for
people.
Reverend Pinckney.
Blinded by hatred, the alleged killer could not see the grace surrounding Reverend Pinckney and that Bible study group. The light of love that shone as they opened the church doors and invited a stranger to join in their prayer circle. The alleged killer could have never anticipated the way the families of the fallen would respond when they saw him in court in the midst of unspeakable grief with words of forgiveness. He couldn't imagine that. For too long, we were blind to the pain.
Incredible. Now, I know we sitting here, that may not be one of the first things that you could actually say, because here it is. It was a day or two later after they caught him, and he was in court. The families were really forgiving him and praying for him and say, all right. Not upset. I can't say that I would be that. I honestly can't say I would be that way. I really can't. I didn't name myself Spread Love Bobby. People call me Spread Love Bobby.
Really?
I do love and love the fact and love mankind loving each other. And I am a positive person, and that's what I preach. But I can tell you, if my mother was sitting in church and all of a sudden I find out my mother's dead because some racist walked into church and sat there during Bible study. Wow. I don't know. You might find me
next
waiting
for him
outside a courtroom. Just saying. Not that I would want to do it,
but you don't know.
Don't
when
push
you're put
me.
in that position.
Don't test me. No. That there's certain things like people who hurt people who can't protect themselves. You know, that's shame on you. Those of you who harm children, rapists, those are all people who I am firmly against. That's something that I could never ever see an act like that being committed, because I don't know, the police, they would just they might as well just call the hearse.
A vigilante? Is that what they call them?
Or like I said, don't let me witness it. Remember, there was about 2 years ago, there was a man in Texas who beat another man to death. He was outside his yard, but then there was like a main road and like a gas station, and the man couldn't find his daughter, and he's running around looking. And then somebody came running and said something to him, and he caught the man trying to rape his daughter. And he went in and killed that man. Of course, they said, hey, he obviously was protecting his child. And
so you got off the case?
Yeah. They didn't charge him. They did not charge him. Couldn't charge him. But I'm not saying that everybody go out there and do that. But I'm saying that man, he probably.
And what dye was he?
He probably has.
What was?
Dye.
What dye? He was Hispanic.
You might not be lucky. Don't try.
Well, since we were talking about Obama there and his eulogy, I think we're going to go to church for a minute here, Barbara.
Oh, definitely.
We're going to church, everybody. Up tempo and uplifting. Drive Time Radio Show each and every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. WPAT 9:30 a.m. DriveTimeRadioshow.com. If you want to listen on your phone, you're leaving the house. It's 213-992-4219. That's radio by phone. 213-992-4219. You can also go to any of the what's the word I'm looking for? Any of the social media networks. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go anywhere. Send us a selfie. Send us some love. It's the Drive Time Radio Show. Even though you're going to church now, you still got to go tomorrow. Or this evening, too, as a matter of fact.
I get up every day and work my tired fingers to the bone. So when I say there's no easy way, Lord, I had to make on my own. God helps those who help themselves. Don't you wanna? God helps those who help themselves. Oh yeah, Lord.
You're listening to the Drive Time Radio Show, heard every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. on WPAT 930 AM.
Trying to do the best I can. So when I tell you it ain't easy, I'm just trying to make you understand that God helps those help themselves. Said He helps. Don't you want? Said don't you wanna help yourself? Get together, help yourself. Don't you wanna help yourself?
I know He'll make a way.
I know it ain't easy.
God helps those who help themselves. In other words, you got to keep on doing positive. He'll help you stay that way. Don't you want to help yourself? God helps those who help themselves. Barbara, let me ask you a question. So in the song, when he says God can lead you to the water, that means that's baptism. Is that it? Am I right?
Make you drink.
That's what it's about. God helps those who help themselves. So push yourself in a positive fashion. Make things wrong in your life right.
But you know, some people don't do anything else that God will provide.
Yeah, exactly. There's a
crazy.
lot of people like
and
that,
they sit
Barbara.
back, sit down, don't look at job, and says God will provide.
Mm-hmm.
The government will provide.
Government, right? Or some friend of theirs are gonna call to borrow. That's still God giving them the wisdom.
Yeah, God still
That's
provided
what it is?
them
The
in
wisdom.
that way.
That's God
God
to
still
think.
provided that way.
The wisdom to think.
Those people live better than you and me. So
Is God bring this man in my life with this money?
Oh yes, they meet somebody and
yeah, it's true.
Listen to me. God is powerful. God is able. God is able.
Listen, people.
I tell you, if you want to see the way of life, the 23rd Psalm. That's the way
23rd
of
Psalm.
life. Yes. The Lord is my shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
Shepherd takes care of their sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Guide them in the paths of righteousness. You will never fail. All when you're walking through the valleys of the shadow of death. Valleys is up and down, up and down. That's how life is.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be afraid of anyone. He's there. That's my interpretation of the 23rd Psalm. Always there. Not afraid of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
No badness in there.
No, man.
Yeah,
She afraid of nobody.
she put a little
He's
badness
there.
in there.
No, I don't put no badness in there,
Remember,
Bobby.
Lucifer is from
No,
God
I
too.
don't
He
put no
created
badness.
God too.
I don't put nobody. He said afraid of nobody.
Yeah.
Because he's there to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember that part.
All right. Well, listen, we got a one commercial
Commercial
to
break.
drop in here, and we'll be right back.
This is the Drive Time Radio Show, every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. WPAT 930 a.m. Listen live on the web at www.drivetimeradioshow.com. With your favorite DJ, Spread Love Bobby. You'll get a chance to hear Barbara's travel tips, health tips, news, and publicity. Listen for the hottest in reggae music, calypso, R&B. You can also win lots of prizes. On the Drive Time Radio Show, you can also discuss topics on health issues with a qualified health medical doctor, real estate, legal issues, immigration, travel news, food networks, and your top 10 music favorites. Call us to advertise your business at 718-280-1511. That's 718-280-1511. And if you want to chat on air, you can call us at 718-280-1511 or send your email to drivetimeradio@optonline.net. You can also listen live on your cell phone from anywhere in the world by simply dialing 213-992-4219. That's 213-992-4219.
Even with all the sacrifices we had to make, my mother always made sure I had just what I needed. So when she went abroad to work, I knew I'd be okay. Yes, it was a little hard sometimes her not being there, but that's how JN Money Transfer really became a part of her story. JN Money Transfer made things easier. You call it sending money, we call it sending love. That's something we were never short on. That's my love story. What's yours? Send funds with JN Money Transfer. It's love well sent.
Licensed as a money transmitter by the New York State Department of Financial Services.
Say it again, over and over. Don't let this moment end. Say it again, please do. Say I love you. Don't stop now. Tell me more. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. Say it again, please do. Say I love you. Don't let this moment slip away too fast. I want the memory of it to last. Don't feel shy cause of tears you see. Only cry cause I'm very, very happy. I beg you over and over, no other words will do. I hope that
Little classic soul on the Drive Time Radio Show. You get everything today. We'll make sure you get everything. So now,
Bobby, I can't wait for Discover Jamaica.
well,
I can't wait for September 17th.
Hold on one sec, Barbara. Hold on. Let me bring you closer to it.
Discover Jamaica?
Yeah, listen to that.
I cannot wait for the day to come because that is some type of relaxation. Yes. This is what the Lord has helped us with. Yes, because we also have a gospel on the ocean on the Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning, gospel on the ocean. And we will have the pastor that's in Jamaica. He will bless us. He will guide us with the power of God, both in songs and in his speech. Yes, he will guide us. He will lead us to the paths of righteousness. On Sunday morning, we will have that gospel on the ocean. So if you are afraid of sun, you can actually wear your hats. You know, this summer they're wearing a lot of hats. You can actually purchase your white hat for the ladies. For the men, they have white hats too. You can also purchase your white hat. You know those broad hats? Nice for the Sunday morning gospel on the ocean. And it's an all-white affair. So make sure that you pack those white outfits. For the men, white slacks and white shirts. I know nowadays men wearing white shoes. You know, first time it was the older men. If you put on a pair of white shoes, they say you're kind of living in the old ages. But now the young ones are wearing white shoes also. So whatever you are comfortable wearing, that's fine. For the woman, white outfit, whether skirt, dresses, pants, whatever you're comfortable, but make sure the color is white, because that's a color code for that Sunday morning gospel on the ocean. And we'll be doing it right by the gazebo. And of course, we will have Winsome Benjamin in concert, gracing us with her grace. Spiritual. You know, Winsome Benjamin is from a spiritual background. Her father was a preacher. Yes, and of course, we will have her join us on the show sometime before, a few times before they come along, because she'll be there with us, as she stated, for the entire weekend. But that Sunday morning, that you should not miss. And of course, we will have our gospel breakfast. Gospel breakfast, and it's buffet breakfast, and it's that private restaurant by the ocean. Can you imagine? You're having breakfast and you eat all you can eat, and it's all Jamaican breakfast, along with, if you want American breakfast, it's also available. And if you drink tea or coffee, and of course the tea is of your choice, and the coffee is always Blue Mountain coffee. So it's quite a bit of a spread there. And last year I was so into the old worshiping that I did not get to get any fried dumpling, because they all pack it up in their plates. So I didn't get any fried dumpling. I actually had to eat yam and green banana along with some breadfruit, you know, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm kind of chunky, so maybe I don't need it. You need it, Bobby?
Barbara, one thing I can say is I had my fair share at breakfast.
You had your fair share at breakfast. I didn't get any.
Aki and Saltfish and Callaloo.
You got Callaloo.
Were very good friends with me.
Oh boy, no fried dumpling for you.
No, I had some.
You had fried dumpling. Yeah. You see, you were the craven one.
But see, Barbara, see me, I state it and let everybody know from now.
For you love your belly.
That's right. The one thing,
but I was making
knows.
sure, you know, when you have an event, you make sure the guests have their fair share. And then you, the host, you make sure that you eat what is left.
Well, listen, everybody. Me supposed to be one of the hosts, them too.
You are the one of the hosts.
But when it comes to the food part, that's not my. I'm not hosting that part. I host the other part. That's Barbara.
We're going to ask them, make sure they serve some mangoes this time, because I will eat that instead of the Johnny cakes, because I'm trying to stay that I can fit into the dress. The belly don't you know, protrude. You know, sometimes I have on dress and the belly big and so I'm going to have to make sure that I eat a little bit of less food. Or you know what I should do? Just go to the gym after I eat and forget about it. Just eat anything I want and go to the gym.
That's right. Just do it every day
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the men get away with that because their shirts, nowadays men's shirts fitted, but the women's shirts kind of loose.
Well, sometimes. Sometimes. But listen, here, Barbara, I'm going to bring up another point about Caribbean people. No, but about Caribbean people.
Okay.
And size. Where size don't mean nothing. You wear what you want. You want to wear tights, you can wear tights.
And you're big, and you wear tights.
And wear tights.
Wow, whatever you're comfortable wearing,
that's it.
People.
That's right.
You wear what you are comfortable with.
I mean, it might be a little short, little man that might love you. Isn't it funny, Barbara? Sometimes it's
So
a
what
real
you
little
saying?
guy loves
Those
a
people
big
that
woman.
wear the clothes that don't really fit them get the people that is unorthodox people.
No,
that-
I didn't say none of those words. I just said there's somebody for everybody. Listen, my
The
brethren,
short
Jeffrey.
little man. So you think that short men have a problem? Why are you saying short little man? Them is nice people.
Barbara, what problem? Barbara, what you bring it to this? I'm just going to tell you a story, Barbara.
Yeah, because you tall.
Barbara, I have a friend named Jeffrey who would sit here right next to me and say, yeah. So there was about 5 guys hanging out.
All right, explain the shortness, please, Bobby.
My little short friend Jeffrey, right? So listen, Barbara. We're about 5 guys are standing there just chilling and talking and probably having a beer. I don't remember where it was we were. And then we just hear Jeffrey go, sexy. Just yell out across the street. You see that's sexy.
That's what Jeffrey said because
Jeffrey
I'm short.
yell out. No, he's Barbara, hear my story now. Sexy. And everybody, all of us turn around and we are look. And the man said, who Jeffrey I talk to? And there was a woman of large proportion walking on the other side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
So then Jeffrey, sexy. One brethren said, Jeffrey, who you called to? And Jeffrey said, you not see her, you not see the sexy thing I walk.
Yes.
And then everybody just said, you know what? It was one of those situations where everybody said, see, it's somebody for everybody said, we don't know Jeffrey yet. You know how Jeffrey stay already. Listen, Jeffrey, you gotta be at least 200 pounds, you know.
With Jeffrey.
Yeah, man. Jeffrey don't want
solid.
Yeah, man. No,
Like
don't
them plump.
Jeffrey don't want to see. He don't even want to see elbows, no bones. You don't want
Big
to
up
see
to all those healthy women. Healthy woman, that we call them. Healthy woman.
That's right.
Yes. And Jeffrey. So all those people that think that because here Bobby trying to fix it because him done to the people them shot.
Listen, Miss say my little short friend Jeffrey. Jeffrey was here. Miss say my Jeffrey. No, my little short friend. Jeffrey would say yes, brethren. Yeah, my tall friend.
Yes, it's all right, fix it, Bobby. But we're gonna have the callers and tell me what you understand from what Bobby said. 718-280-1511. Oh, I'm dissing the short man. Yes.
No, I diss nobody.
Because him tall.
Barbara, look, my son is short.
Because he's 4. Please. Fix it, Bobby. Fix it. I'm gonna have the
I have plenty
callers
of short people
get
in my
into it
family. I
here
have no-
because I have some
Barbara, look in
nice
trouble.
short people.
So
Yes.
who said something wrong with Jeffrey? You hear me say something wrong with anybody?
And him say all the big.
When I say Barbara like start trouble.
Barbara
Barbara wants some trouble.
Incidents the
I love
healthy
my
looking
brethren.
girls.
I love my little short brethren, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
I'm a
why is-
brethren.
What do you think about what Bobby says? 718
Bobby says his brethren.
280-1511. 718-280-1511. Now we're on our come along.
I wonder if I say if it's redhead Jeffrey. If I said
No,
my
you
brethren
said-
went red here, would you say the same thing? What you have against
We
people with
don't
red
hear
hair?
you say short, Pete. Short.
But not short,
The
them
man
short.
must short. The man must short.
Barbara, travel tips. What happened to you? Travel tips.
Okay. For the Discover Jamaica, it's September 17th to the 22nd. We'll be leaving the New York, and of course, you can invite friends from anywhere. The thing about what we were discussing was a gospel on the ocean. That's on Sunday morning. And of course, on Saturday night, it will be an event that you cannot miss. So those people who want to come down on the weekend, you can actually depart on Friday afternoon. Call us at 718-923-0055. Leave on Friday afternoon. Get there for Friday night because we will have our cocktail reception. Yes, and of course we will serve a wide array of cocktails and also drinks. You know, and on Saturday we will have our private dinner award ceremony. Yes, and we will celebrate those people who want to celebrate anniversary or we're celebrating parties, their birthday party, or some people just want to renew their vows. You can do that because we will have that reception on Saturday night. Saturday after the live broadcast, we will have the reception. And of course, we will bless you all on Sunday morning. Yes, we will bless you during our gospel on the ocean. So if you have special attire that you would love to wear, and we will have our photographers there and our videographer to just ensuring that they don't miss any moment. So you can have that all recorded. And if you have family friends that you would love to invite while we're in Jamaica, and they would just love to come to the ceremony to witness your vows renewal or the party the Saturday night and Sunday morning, you can actually purchase the one night for them at the Holiday Inn Sunspree. Yes, the one night. Or if they would love to join you for a day, we can sell them the day pass. So, or the night pass if they would love to stay that night. So you can have them join us for dinner. What an invitation. Because that time they will get the chance to really get dressed up and see you on a different light. Not just bringing gifts for them, coming from Jamaica and you greet them coming from the US and you greet them in Jamaica with gifts that you brought for them. You shop all this time for them. Give them some type of relaxation, some type of entertainment. Show them a good night. Give us a call at 718-923-0055. If you have families or children, or even your husband that's living in a different country, you can actually book them also with us. It's 718-923-0055. And of course, on Monday morning, we will have our sightseeing trip to Negril. And that's to the Mayfield Falls. And that's 21 natural falls. So I want each and every one of you pack that attire. You must make sure that you pack the swimwear, but bring your cover-ups, bring your towels, and don't wait until you get on the bus. Then you tell me, Barbara, you didn't put it on the itinerary. Barbara, you didn't tell us. I'm telling you now, and I'll put it on the itinerary, but don't wait, because at that time you'll have to purchase those expensive outfits from the gift shop. The one that we were talking about. So the number to call to book this vacation of a lifetime, it's 718-923-0055. Let us introduce you to some classification. Classification, right, Bobby? Classification. Yeah. All you have to do is to get dressed. All you have to do is to pack the suitcase. And make sure you bring luggage that you don't have to tape up. Some people bring luggage that it's split and they travel with it how much time and they put in that masking tape up. Not on this trip. No. Not on this trip.
Me, I buy new
suitcase.
And swimsuit.
And swimsuit. And footwear too. We'll call it shoes.
Yeah, of course.
But you can wear the same old one from last year. If it not chip up.
All right, well
you walk and it scratch up on the wall.
Well, then I can't wear it.
You can't wear that one, right?
No.
Take it to the shoemaker and get them polish it, Bobby.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
I have a good shoemaker.
But sometimes you pay the same price like a new shoes.
True.
So it don't even make sense. So for those people who still thinking about it, come along, give us a call, tell us to put you on the list. We'll arrange for deposits, for full payment. Just call us today at 718-923-0055. What a vacation. And for those people who are thinking of traveling for Christmas, July is the time when people travel for Christmas vacation. And listen to Barbara's travel tips. You want to go for Christmas, but you would love to include hotel accommodations. But because I'm always telling you, if you're going on a vacation and you buy an airline ticket, that's not a vacation. That's just a trip. You call that a basic trip. Just going and you want to stay in your house and you're going to paint it and you're going to change the curtain and you might wash them because you can't afford to buy new curtains, so you wash them and you love those curtains. No problem. You love those curtains, so you want to wash them and put them up or keep them the same way and just dust them, vacuum them down. Yes. That's what I said. They do that hotel. Them not changing the curtain. Them just put some vacuum. That's not a vacation. The best thing for you to do, go early, if you can go early, and go before the 22nd, because after the 22nd, all the rates goes up. All the rates goes up after the 22nd. So you need to book travel before the 22nd, stay in the hotel before the 22nd, and you will have some real good prices. Anywhere you go, that is a tip. Make sure that you spend at least 3 nights. You can actually, if you're traveling to Barbados, travel on the 18th. We stay in the hotel until the 22nd. Check out. You go to your family and you visit them. And on your way back, if you stay in 2 weeks after January 6th, you can actually stay in the hotel again. You know the prices are not as high. So the number to call is 718-923-0055. For those people who are traveling to the Bahamas, yes, that's a quick vacation. Those vacation actually starts from $598, but that's all inclusive for 2 nights and airfare with transfers. Give us a call. All inclusive, quick getaway. You want to just make up to your boyfriend, make up to your husband, make up to your wife. You say, let me just plan a getaway. 90% of the time it works. Most of the time, if it don't work, then you have to get rid of him or her. Yes, because sometimes if vacation don't work, vacation is always the fix. Because it's just the mood changes. What do you think, Bobby?
I like that, Barbara.
You have an issue with your girlfriend or your wife, and you take her on vacation. You think it change the mood?
Of course it does.
The survey has it. Not from me. Survey has it that most of the time, 90% of the time, it fixes the issue. So give us a call at 718-923-0055. Tell your friends, your families about Drive Time Vacations. We do airline tickets to wherever you might want to go. Time doesn't allow me to go through the entire world. So give us a call at 718-923-0055. Bobby, we're coming up for the entertainment report.
Yep, it's coming up shortly when Mr. Anthony Turner is going to join us. And I was looking for something. But anyhow, we have a tune, subject matter. We have a song here. This one is for my brethren, Jeffrey. Drive Time Radio Show each and every Saturday, 3 to 6 p.m. on WPAT 9:30 a.m. That's where you can catch us each and every Saturday. And like I said, I can promise you something. I can promise you fun here. I can't promise you that I would let you cut me on the food line, though. Have to come along.
She am me oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, mampy, me know a fat gal, she is a mampy, that the mampy no stop take care of me, carry me to the movie and to the party, a boy test me mampy defend me, drape up a big boy, beat him up badly, coffee me mampy, Lord, no fear than nobody did it, she am me oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, the gal a 60, she favor 60, the gal a 17 and look like a 70, gal a just 13 and look like a 30, as some me knows that the gal a the body, the jammy oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, the gal a 16, she look like 60, the gal a 17 and look like a 70, gal a just 13 and look like a 30, but ragamuffin love him oversize, mampy, she a me oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, oversize, mampy, mampy, say for me fat gal, she well sexy, the gal woulda make a bout.
So like I told you, Jeffrey loves his size-wise women. He loves his fluffy women. And he supports them. Now, my brethren, Jeffrey, they wrote a song for Jeffrey also. They wrote a song for Jeffrey many years ago. Now, listen, Barbara says, I have a problem. I don't have any problem with short people. I love you just like I love everybody else around. But I mean, the fact is, my physical description of Jeffrey had to be a short because Jeffrey don't have red hair. And them don't have blue eyes. I would have said, oh, my brethren with the blue eyes, Jeffrey, or my brethren with the red hair, Jeffrey. But back in 1977, Randy Newman wrote a song. I didn't write the song. You remember this song, right?
Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on the nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here.
Short people are just the same as you and I.
Fools such as I.
All men are brothers until the day they die.
It's a wonderful world. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. They got no baby legs. They stand so low. You got to pick them up just to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going beep, beep, beep. They got rubbing little fingers, dirty little minds.
Now I'm sure I stirred up a few memories for you. That song, remember it?
Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here.
All tall man, big up in your chest. See, me not have none
I
get.
got a song for everybody.
But this a fact, not fiction. All woman want.
Anthony Turner coming up with the news. Of course, we're going to have more Barber's Travel Tips. And we are also going to have Dr. Comrie.
Let me tell them. But I to me tall. Y'all a rush me like a shark. Them no want no shark. To come like do a to me tall. Y'all a rush me like a shark. No want no shark. To come like do a. With a shark man I wanting me well certain. Woman business then good for nothing. Then we talk with the woman from morning till night. And I beg the woman nothing. But when tall man a woman argument sweet, anything he marks for she have to give. But when the short man get the by mistake, he need to nail and to rub the sheet. But that you me call, y'all a rush me like a shark. Them no want no shark, but to come like the walk. Call, y'all a rush me like a shark. No want no shark, but to come like the walk. It's how you do the work and all the time when you sleep. Woman no want no man in and no kid and play. From a romance, woman want it to the max. I love a boy, nobody left out your socks. I love a man that you want. I wish you were. Oh, come on, that you want. That you want. Stamina body man that you want. I wish you were. Attention that you want. No, Miss Miss Getty, you own your man. Miss Wanty, mash up your plan. Miss Getty, you own your man. Miss Wanty, no. Nobody play the girl, no mind, just tell her go long. Pick up on her foot and chop out on her run. If you do that and she don't left your man, just her and tell her to move and go down. Go back where she live round the St. Portland. Go back where she live. Miss Getty, girl, you own the man. Miss Wanty, mash up your plan. Miss Getty, girl, you own the man. Miss Why you tell Miss Wanty, no. Tell her no. And tell her left your man. Go back a country in a country, but tell her no. And tell her left your man. Yeah, your man, the from 19 no long. Tell her no. Go back where she come from. When you know me, jam up in love and whole veteran tell her no. No girl can't take a man. Dance the belly and you see jump up, bam. Miss get it, tell her you won't the man. Miss want mash up your plan. You get the tick and she get rang bang. You have the car and now you have the van. You have the house and now you have the man. You have the wedding ring and the wedding band. You have the 1,000 and the million. You have the money, dollar, you get the grand. If you know, so them major back in the
man have a right to, man have a right to. If you don't hurt me, me not go hurt you. Man have a right to, man have a right to. If you don't hurt me, me not go hurt you.
Come lady, do you want me sugar plum? Would I give you anything to make you have fun? But if you cheat on me, if I try give me money, mother, lick where you get to have body rub down, mother. Shut up your eye, lick your down a gun, lick out your front teeth and lick sauce a bum. Put your bad lip, tie you up in the sun, don't give you no food, make your tongue long down.
Hey Papa San, when you're ready you fi come. Anytime you lick me, your DS would have done. Me have a police cousin, we live in Kingston, a mother. Run go fi him and make him shoot to dog and make you feel it 357 Magnum. As much as you want to, you woulda try play dumb.
Yeah, you think a police alone have gun. You never take a look at the bad boy them one. Then you kind of gun, you know they a jam down when policeman sees something.
Hey, hit them, they can them no one this and one them might all chucky. Them one they chucky, we can clean out and the what? Tell them no one this and one they idle chucky. Them one they chucky, we can clean out and the. We say one furlong the chucky, put on the yagani. 2 furlong the chucky, put on the yagani. 3 furlong the chucky, put on the yagani. 4 furlong give up the look the clean agani. Come on, me it's a chucky when no ride with no battery. When me a ride, when me ride Italy. Round the bend of the street, yes, we will take it. And me no ride cool, just give me a filly. Want a young filly that strong in a body. Give me a filly, yes, you know we fit and healthy. From it healthy, yes, we ride it without mercy. Ride it, and don't give me no battery car. They tell them no batteries, them love agony. But one thing with them love them. I got Jackie the ball, I got Jackie the girl bikini. All of the girl them want them.
Little taste of the 80s dancehall scene for you on the Drive Time Radio Show. It is 5:16 p.m. We're going to take a commercial break and come right back. Again, Anthony Turner with the Entertainment Report, Dr. Comrie and Barbara with Barbara's Travel Tips still to come.
Join Drive Time Radio Show in Jamaica. Guided tour through Kingston, Montego Bay, and Negril. All-inclusive tour at the Holiday Inn Sunspree, Montego Bay. Accommodations in Kingston at the newly renovated Jamaica Pegasus and Holiday Inn Sunspree Resort. Special friends and family rates are available. Celebrate your birthday or anniversary with us. Join us for an upscale welcome reception. Sunday all-white gospel on the ocean and Jamaican gospel breakfast. Sightseeing tours in Kingston and Negril at the Mayfield Falls with 21 natural pools. Call Drive Time Vacations to book your package now at 718-923-0055.
Jamaica will be jamming this summer with a host of events island-wide, parties, festivals, fashion shows, music and sports events, all to entice, excite, and ignite your senses. Jam Rock Summer, 90 days, 90 ways, May 15 to August 15. Haven't been home in a while? This is your chance to come home.
Join us for Jam Rock Summer, 90 days, 90 ways. Contact your local travel agent or call 1-800-JAMAICA and book your travel today.
You've got it locked to the Drive Time Radio Show and to all the other networks that's streaming us live right now. The RulerBrownNetwork.com, that's streaming us live out of Atlanta, Georgia. RockTheBox.net and Reggae Nostalgia, that's streaming us live out of South Florida. FlavorRadio.com, that's streaming us live out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. OneHarmonyRadio.com, that's streaming us live out of London, England. Scotchapy.com, that's streaming us live out of Ellenwood, Georgia. And 25thCenturyMedia.com, that's streaming us live out of Brooklyn, New York. So keep it locked and don't you go nowhere. This is the Drive Time Radio Show with your favorite DJ, Spread Love Body.
The party is in 2 days, Sylvia. You have no time to design and print our invitations. What should we do? Go to Brooklyn Printers at 1087 Utica Avenue between Beverly Road and Clarendon Road, or visit them on the internet at brooklynprinters.com. They will also do flyers, posters, church programs, funeral programs, business cards, t-shirts, wedding invitations, and all types of printing needs. Call them at 718-629-1454. That's 718-629-1454. That's 718-629-1454. And don't forget to mention the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount. Satisfying the community for more than 25 years. Brooklyn Printers. Call them at 718-629-1454.
All right. Drive Time Radio Show, of course. Remember, if you want to join us on the come along, it's 718-923-0055. 718-923-0055. I want you to dial that phone number because I want you to join us on the come along. Join us in Jamaica. I insist. 718-923-0055. I promise you a whole load of fun.
Yeah, man, I check them just a check me, say them love me to them heart and soul. Some of them are look dead, some want me love her. Some want take full control, but I can't take confusion and botheration, exploitation and intimidation. That is why I am a one-man girl. I am a one-man woman. I am a
Reaching out to all the ladies who only have one man in their life. You can get up and dance and sing this one.
Every day, man, I check them just a check me, say them love me to them heart and soul. Some of them are look dead, some want me love her. Some want take full control, but I can't take confusion and botheration, exploitation and intimidation. That is why I am a one-man girl. I am a one-man woman. I am a one-man girl. I am a one-man woman. So, roll up your one if you are one-man woman. We have you one if you have one man. Roll up your one if you might treat you right. Yes, we have you one if you come home at night. Just be a one-man girl. Just be a one-man woman. Just be a one-man girl. Just be a one-man woman. I say I know a little guy who want take a set. He send me roses every day. He call me in the morning, check me in the evening. I keep telling him no way, cause I can't take confusion and botheration, intimidation, or the frustration. That is why I am a one-man girl. I am a one-man woman. I am a one-man girl. You listen.
Watch away a boy like me. Bad!
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. There's two bad. You know, when somebody say you're bad, yeah, man, me bad, me good. And of course, it also depends on the subject matter also. But anyhow, guess what? I have Dr. Comrie on the line with me. Good afternoon, Dr. Comrie.
Good afternoon, Bobby. How are you? Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I am great. Thank you, Dr. Comrie. Everything is well. Everything is lovely. And I'm just happy to be here this morning. From waking up this morning and
Me
being
too.
here. That's it. Yep.
This is a happy week. A very happy week.
Oh, yeah.
Sad
Absolutely.
but happy. Good things are coming out of this sad week, you know, and I guess we at Drive Time Radio just have to be respectful for the lives of those families, 9 family members, the family members of those 9 persons
Right.
who was brutally killed. And, and we just can just pray for their souls because, we have to be mindful and spiritual. And also, I would be remiss if we did not salute our president for his wonderful speech yesterday
Absolutely.
at the eulogy.
Absolutely. And also
All right.
his singing also.
And the singing was something special. Sometimes we get down on a lot of our people get down on Barack. He's not doing enough. He's not saying, but you just watch. Second term, 1.5 years, more to come.
That's right. Absolutely. And I can't
Right.
wait.
For more. Go ahead.
I said, and I can't wait because he's getting better with time.
Absolutely. And, from the health perspective, last week I had given a report on the diaspora, conference because I went down to that, and good things are happening in Jamaica now about with the cancer treatment, with the linear accelerator, 2 of them in to treat the deep tissue cancers. And also the fact that since 2007, 19 ambulances were brought in. Now we got 10 more. So we have 29 ambulances added. And then last week I spoke about the fact that they were going to have a trauma center on the North Coast for accident victims because of the highway. We have to just talk about progressive things. And this, although we're trying to have a summer and it's not coming, summer activities are still occurring. So I want to reach out to the Drive Time Radio audience and to tell them that the theme of this summer is safe sex, especially the teenagers. We are seeing an increased trend in the sexually transmitted diseases. It's very, very imperative for us to tell the young kids that even if they're on the birth control pills, they should still use condoms because we're still seeing the increased incidence of HIV among the teenagers, and that's worrisome because a lot of them don't know that that's happening, and so the spread is more because we would only be picking up these kids when they come in pregnant and we are doing the prenatal screening. That's when we see the positive HIV. And the last 2 girls, one was 31, one was 21. So safe sex awareness summer is what Drive Time Radio is going to be pushing. And it's not just HIV, it's the herpes. And the herpes is not curable, as you know, the genital herpes. And it comes back in times of stress. And of course, the chlamydia and the gonorrhea, because it's not just the infection because it can be treated, but one of the sequelae from the infection, one of the things that can come from the infection is infertility. And then we're seeing the women now in their 30s, 40s, trying to have a baby. And because of a careless activity in their earlier years, they damage their reproductive organs and they are unable to conceive. And it leads to, once they can't have a kid, then, it leads to the depression, and depression is alcoholism to hide away the pain of the depression. So we at Drive Time Radio, we have to link things. We have to link things. If we are trying to prevent infection, we have to see long-term that infection changes your life forever. If you get any of the infections like hepatitis C and HIV, those 2 are on the same wavelength. And then the chlamydia and the gonorrhea that can affect your reproductive system and make you sterile, unable to bear children. And then we look at the permanent ones like the herpes, which does not go away. So then you get an infection that stays with you for life. And then the HPV, which is the one that's very common that the women are getting on their pap smear results, the human papilloma virus. The thing about the human papilloma virus is that it is associated with an increased risk of cervical cancers. So these wart-like projections that come up on the outside of the vagina, in the vagina, and on the cervix, women with cervical cancers tend to harbor that HPV virus. And how the men know they have this HPV? You see the little stubby cauliflower-like projection on the glands of the penis, and it never goes away, and it's not soft. It feels like almost sometimes like the bristle of a brush, but it looks like a little wart, and it never goes away. Your urologist can burn that off and prevent you from infecting the ladies. So I'll sign off for this week. And Bobby, I think we should really jump on some summer relevant topics to our Drive Time Radio audience.
Dr. Comrie, this is Barbara. How are you? Bobby's just
Wonderful,
run away
Barbara.
a little bit. Bobby run away. But some summer topics. But this is also summer too. This is very good information because summer spurs the activity of more sexual relationships. So
right, the
yeah.
promiscuity, they're going
Yes.
out, they're meeting new guys, and as they're meeting new guys, they get excited and forget to use the condom. It's
Right.
not just about protecting yourself from pregnancy. You have to protect yourself from sexually transmitted diseases. So until you get to know the guy very well, then, you know, and you don't know if you are in what we call the monogamy, the one-person relationship. Even if you're on the pills, you should still use the condom.
Very important.
Because if you don't, then you are at risk of getting these sexually transmitted diseases, and they make life-altering changes. Life-altering changes. And to that end, we have to be extremely careful, because if we don't, then for the rest of your life, and these things affect the whole family, and the mother, the father, everybody put in mourning when you have a 21-year-old who is now just finishing college, and the next thing you know, that child has HIV. How do you deal with that? We don't have the cure for it, and at the same time, it's just misery, and you just change the life of that child forever.
Definitely. Bobby?
I can, Dr. Comrie, I can share something with you. Last week, I know a young man probably in his 20s among a group of people. And he came in and he says, you know, hey, man, I had to go to the doctor and everything. And turn out I have chlamydia. And then he started joking about it and saying, man, I can't believe this. And the girl do this to me and that. I said, the girl didn't do anything to you. You didn't use a condom.
Yes.
You slept with the girl.
You didn't use a condom. And you see, it's not just that. A lot of the guys, it's the spin-off effect from that one carelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Because he now has another girlfriend. He doesn't know, so he sleeps with her. And then you have a whole barrage of women now with this chlamydia, traveling with it unknown, and ultimately get their reproductive organs damaged, and then they're unable to have a baby.
Yeah. And then here's the other part of it is the guys were joking about it. You know, some guys his age, they were all joking about it. And I said, listen, simple as you see it. He said, well, at least she wasn't pregnant. I said, at least she wasn't pregnant. I said, at least you're not dead.
Exactly.
You're not even thinking.
Right.
You're not thinking.
Right. And that's the other thing too. It's not just about damaging the reproductive organ, because sometimes these sexually transmitted diseases like the chlamydia and the gonorrhea can become so overwhelming that all the reproductive organs are infected, affected, and then what happens, it spreads to all the other pelvic organs and abdominal organs, and you can go into what is called septic shock, and that is life-threatening. So it's, you know, it's not just the fact that you can't have a baby. Maybe sometimes that might be the least that could happen if you get severely infected. And when you have that, then they have to do what is called a complete pelvic clean out. And it doesn't mean that you will, not only will you not be able to have kids, but if you lose your ovaries, then it puts you in into what is called surgical menopause. And when you go into surgical menopause, you have no estrogen, and so your bones get weak, you're at risk for heart attack, your sex life is miserable because the vagina shrinks, there is vaginal dryness, difficulty sleeping, you get the hot flashes. It's a miserable life for a very young girl. A lot of women at the end of the reproductive spectrum go into menopause and experience those symptoms. But when at 21 you have no ovaries, that's a miserable thing to deal with and over a longer period of time. And it affects other organ systems, the caliber of your blood vessels, and therefore, if it's not good, you're at risk for heart attack, you're at risk for bone fractures, you're at risk for just a lot of things because you lost your ovaries.
Wow. You see the
and you know,
results.
one of the things these bigger guys can do is start to have groups where we educate these guys. And I always tell you guys that when Bobby retires from this present job, he's going to get into medicine because you have to do the counseling for these boys who think this thing is a joke. It's not a joke. And they don't even understand. And, you know, gone are the days when you guys walking around boasting about, I have 3 girls and I have 4 girls. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. Those days are gone. The times are too serious.
Very serious. Bobby stepped away again. He has his son here, so he's playing mommy and daddy at the same time, Dr. Comrie.
Well, you know, again, there goes my Bobby. You have to multitask.
That's what he's
and
doing.
At the same time, sometimes it's good that the children come to work with you because sometimes they stay home and they receive all the amenities associated with your hard work. These kids need to come and see what it is when you are working nonstop, and they will sometimes have better appreciation for the lovely things you buy for them.
Exactly. So
when I took my kid, I always take my kids into the hospital. So what it did for me, so they did well because, you know,
they see what you're doing.
They did well. But at the same time, none of them did medicine because they saw too much.
They saw too much. So it worked in one way. It worked in one way.
They went into law enforcement.
They went into law. Okay, so that's good. That's also good.
Yeah, no. They still did professionally well, but definitely I didn't get a doctor out of my school.
And you wanted a doctor, right?
Not necessarily, you know, I want them to, I work this hard so they do what they love, because that's the other thing. You can't want what they should want. And that's what a lot of parents do. A lot of doctors bring these kids into the medicine even when they hate it because they love it. You know how many of these medical students are in the operating room with me and they faint at the surgical table. Faint, that means pain. We have to get the nurses to hold them and take them out because no part of them love that. But the parents love it and force them to go into it either because they think it's lucrative or because they're doctors too and the kids' little heart can't take it. And the kids faint in the operating room, pass out, cold.
So you see, you have to do what you love.
Yeah, and then they realize so late in the game that medicine is not for them.
Not for them.
So you should never, you can, you know, expose your kids, but you have to be careful that you don't run them into one track and get them in trouble.
Most definitely.
Because you're pushing them with certain things. You have to make them do what they want to do.
You know, that's from the old school. Nowadays, the children, they try to steer the parents into trying to get them to love what they want nowadays. If they want to do criminal justice and
but you know what the parents have to do is still continue to be the parents.
Right.
You know, one of the worst things in the world is to have your kid. You know, I always talk about that. That's the summer here again. When the parents and around graduation time, I'm glad you brought this up, Barbara. Around graduation time, parents, you're having graduation party for these young kids.
Yes.
You have to monitor these parties. You should not allow these kids no beer, no anything. A lot of parents are in trouble with the law because the children pass out on the lawns and the neighbors call the cops, and now the parents are in trouble because they have teenagers drinking because you're trying to be a friend,
your
right. Son or your daughter's friend, and have these young people drinking when you know they should have their little Pepsi Cola and Coca Cola and
And
their
fruit
little
juice.
seltzer or whatever, drinking lemonade, and you make the young kids who are not of drinking age group drinking, and at the next thing you know, they run into trouble. So please, parents, control. Don't let go of the handle. You have the handle, and the children know they're testing you. So at the end of the day, when they are testing you, you have to step up to the plate and not try to go for cheap popularity and run into trouble.
So true, Dr. Comrie. So true. That this is what the society is faced with. Parents trying to be friends.
Parents trying to be friends instead of parents.
Yes.
And when they do that, they end up paying the price. You know how many parents are in the court system doing all sorts of crazy because they try to go for cheap popularity with their kids and then get caught.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true. And another thing, it seems I have a story for it. I remember being in high school. I went to private high school in Long Island.
Lucky you.
And lucky me. And I remember that quite a few of the kids' families had plenty of money, and they threw a party at one of the houses because the parents were away. So they had a little.
Oh gosh.
Yep, they had a boat dock off the side. Some kids took the boat out, crashed into the other people's boats, and then also one kid jumped into the swimming pool, and the swimming pool had no water in it.
Oh my.
So now these
Don't
parents
think of
came home to that. They were away on vacation, and they came home to that.
Yeah, then these are the crises that these kids put you in.
Yeah.
And by the way, I should say a real shout out to my niece, Shanice Ferguson, who graduated yesterday and got into Harvard, and she also got into Princeton and Yale.
Beautiful.
And
Congrats.
this girl, yes, and she has got early decision into Harvard at age 16. And my
Age
brother
16.
is there with me. He's right beside me here, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, the Minister of Health for Jamaica. It's his grandchild, and he's here for the graduation.
Wow.
So, it's a big shout out for.
Can I say hello to
for,
Dr. Ferguson?
How are you, Barbara? How are you?
I'm
Bobby?
great. I'm great.
Great,
How are
Dr.
you?
Ferguson.
Welcome to the
I am
Big
here.
Apple. And congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
And I see
Thanks a lot. Very interesting program you have here. I think the level of information that Dr. Comrie is sharing, I think it makes so much sense when you back up medicine with experience, and this kind of discourse really takes valuable information to the wider community. And, if it is even one child or one parent who would be listening today, and conversations such as this, prevent them from getting involved in issues that impact, especially on our adolescent group, it would be worthwhile. So I really want to congratulate you on this program. It's really big, and it's a lot of valuable information that is being passed out in this easy, free way.
Thank you. And we'd love to have you on sometime, to discuss the developments of the health industry in Jamaica.
I would have no problem. We have challenges as we do, but when you take into consideration that Jamaica is spending 300 Jamaican dollars, which is almost, that would be about 30 US dollars per capita, versus the United States that is spending over 9,000 US dollars
per capita.
and our per capita and our outcomes in relation to life expectancy, 75 for females, 73 for males, and which the United States is just a little bit above that. Our immunization is over 90%, which is in keeping with the United States of data. And
the fact I'm making the point that sometimes you hear persons really saying, there's a crisis that Jamaica, the health sector is in crisis and all of that. We have to have challenges because you just will never be able with competing interests, with education, national security, etc., to get the kind of budget that you want. But with what you get, certainly we have been working seriously to at least with our primary care system, which has over 300 health centers. We have 24 hospitals, and you have to be able to keep those going even in difficult times with an IMF arrangement. And so we are very grateful to, I must thank the diaspora for the contribution being made to Jamaica, because the medical missions that come to Jamaica in 2012, we had 172 medical missions coming to Jamaica, giving free service, giving free pharmaceuticals. And to that extent, it has helped to close the gap even in our budget and in the service delivery. For us, by 2013, we had 197 medical missions. And last year, we had 184 medical missions. So we appreciate, and this is coming out of Canada, United States, and UK, but more so Canada and United States. So we are very grateful. And the meeting last week in Jamaica, the diaspora meeting, biennial meeting, we were very happy for it. And we had major presentations on health and education in order to bring our friends in the diaspora up to date with what is going on. So we have challenges. The good news is that this year, 2015-16, our budget for health has increased by 18% overall. And we now have a budget of about 50 billion Jamaican dollars. Still inadequate, but 18% increase in budget is, something we really accept. If you look at that represents for Jamaica is spending 5.8% of GDP on health. The United States is spending over 17% of GDP on health. So we still continue to hinge up, but we want to know in the end that our friends in the diaspora, Jamaicans and friends of Jamaica, continue to work with us. In fact, there is a group in New York now that is attempting to give us over 300 beds shortly, and we are grateful for that.
Absolutely.
But anyway, as you said, Barbara,
go ahead.
We have to, I'm saying we have to get the time to really do this. I know in the interest of time we have to go.
Right.
But to be continued.
Right. Thank you. And we look forward to speaking to Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
Yes. Thank you, Dr.
Minister
Ferguson.
of Health.
I will, anytime you want me, I'll make myself available.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank you, Dr. Comrie, as usual. And we'll talk next week.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So, yes. Wow, we got
that was a health segment, health and wellness, and we got a roundup. We got a health roundup
too, right?
For Jamaica. So for those people, Jamaica is trying. You can't control all those diseases, but you can try to prevent them.
That's right. That was great to get Dr. Fenton on.
Yes, and our Dr. Comrie's initiative for this week is safe sex. Yes, because that can actually cost you your lives. Not only infertility, but death. Septic shock the body goes into. So ladies, gentlemen, make sure they put on their boots, okay?
That's right. Wrap it up.
Of course. So we'll get some music on and then
actually, Barbara, we're gonna go into a short break and we'll be right back. All right. And then we got a little bit of travel tips. We've got 12 minutes to go, 5:48 in the PM on Saturday, June 27th. 2015. This is the Drive Time Radio Show. My name is Spread Love Bobby. You're also listening to, of course, Barbara. That was Dr. Comrie and Dr. Fenton Ferguson. And DJ Nelly is here. And don't forget, DJ Nelly continues the vibes in the 6 o'clock hour on DriveTimeRadioShow.com.
This is the Drive Time Radio Show, every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. WPAT 930 a.m. Listen live on the web at www.drivetimeradioshow.com. With your favorite DJ, Spread Love Bobby. You'll get a chance to hear Barbara's travel tips, health tips, news, and publicity. Listen for the hottest in reggae music, calypso, R&B. You can also win lots of prizes. On the Drive Time Radio Show, you can also discuss topics on health issues with a qualified health medical doctor, real estate, legal issues, immigration, travel news, food networks, and your top 10 music favorites. Call us to advertise your business at 718-280-1511. That's 718-280-1511. And if you want to chat on air, you can call us at 718-280-1511 or send your email to drivetimeradio@optonline.net. You can also listen live on your cell phone from anywhere in the world by simply dialing 213-992-4219. That's 213-992-4219.
Oh boy. I'm tired for going to Jamaica on a borrow people car.
Is it you again, Barbara?
Are you traveling to Jamaica, Kingston, or Montego Bay?
All right. So again, we would like you to join us on the come along. It is September 17th through the 22nd. I want you there. Dial 718-923-0055. 718-923-0055. Dial that phone number now. Join us in Jamaica. I insist. I got a song I want to play here. I didn't play any classic soca in a little while. I have a classic soca tune right here. I love Lord Kitchener too.
I went in a fete, I really regret. They had me in France to do the new dance. I see people making acrobat, some behaving like a tiger cat, some jumping like frog, all man busy doing it all. But I tell them no, I don't have this thing to this up to get on so. You must have an engine in your back. I tell she play, y'all I really cannot take the chance. It's too much pain for me to continue with this dance. They falling, they getting up, they twisting, they spinning just like a top, they shouting, they moving like Jericho, they splitting, they wailing from head to toe, they backing. I wouldn't deny, I gave it a try. I start with a split to see if I fit. Trying to get up from off the ground, I just reach halfway and tumble down. I say I'm afraid, darling, I can't make it great. And I tell she no, I don't have the strength to do this act. To get on so, you must have an engine in your back. I tell she play, girl I really cannot take the chance. It's too much pain for me to continue with this dance. They falling, they getting up, they twisting, they spinning just like a top, they shouting, they moving like Jericho, they splitting, they wailing from head to toe, they barking.
Hello?
Son is your mother. Things must be going good, man. Thanks for the credit. All data me get?
Yes, mommy. Things good, but it's all Digicel. When I send credit to you from foreign, they double it, and on the weekends they triple it. Plus, now you get 7 days of free data.
So I can never wait till Friday so I could get triple.
Oh, mommy, you're not easy at all.
Send $22 worth of Digicel minutes to loved ones in Jamaica, and they get 2 times the credit. And now also 7 days of free data for browsing social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp, so they can stay connected and share their favorite pictures. And don't forget, Fridays through Sundays, when you send $29, they get 3 times the credit, plus the 7 days of free data. Send minutes from a Digicel branded retail store, online at digiceljamaica.com, or via the Digicel top-up app. Conditions apply. Digicel.
Big Wheel Tire Shop, a 24-hour tire shop. Purchase your new or used tires for less. They carry all sizes. Need your tire to be repaired with rim and wheel balancing? Then visit Big Wheel Tire Shop at 423 East 98th Street between Saratoga and Newport, and tell them that you heard it on the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount. Call Big Wheel Tire Shop now at 718-483-8900. That's 718-483-8900. 718-483-8900. And don't forget to mention the Drive Time Radio Show to get your discount.
Thank you very much. And remember to definitely call Big Wheel Tire Shop and call any of the people who you hear us advertise. Support them. Big Wheel Tire Shop, of course, 718-483-8900, located at 423 East 98th Street in Brooklyn between Saratoga and Newport. Support them to the max. And again, definitely support Drive Time Vacations. They are the drive time, not the drive time experts, but the vacation experts. Take you where you want to go, explain it to you, talk to you, not just push and click. They will actually physically talk to you. Where you don't really get that sometime in nowadays bookings. But anyhow, again, Drive Time Radio Show each and every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. It is, we've got 4 minutes to go. And I think very appropriately, we're going to end with a song by Barack Obama. A song by Barack Obama. Drive Time Radio Show loves you. We thank you. Again, thank you to everybody at the hospital yesterday. We love you. We'll be back again next year. We'll do it up again. On behalf of the entire crew, we thank you, and we'll be back next week. DJ Nelly continues the vibes at drivetimradioshow.com on 99:30 a.m. It's going to be taken over, of course, by All Black Radio. Enough love to the crew over there. Thank you for tuning in.
Sing praise, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was Clementa Picnic found that grace. Cynthia Hurd found that grace. Susie Jackson found that grace. Ethel Lance found that grace. The Payne Middleton Doctor found that grace. Tywanza Sanders found that grace. Daniel L. Simmons Sr. found that grace. Sharonda Coleman Singleton found that grace. Myra Thompson found that grace. Through the example of their lives, they've now passed it on to us.
You're listening to the Drive Time Radio Show, heard every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. on WPAT 930 a.m.
Red Lung Bobby!
DJ Nelly, DJ Nelly, DJ Nelly.
Look, chop me down. Hey, he cut me down. Say, he cut me down. Like a. Every day is sweat, I come out to better, sweating more than you. It's sweat, I come out to sweater, wetter, sweating more than you. I come to wine and jam and I shot to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and I'm leaving. I can't get over this feeling. I just want to pay myself. People let me pay a man. I just want to wine on something. I can't open purpose. Me pride in the lost and found. Watch me how I whining down. I only need dirty gun.
this feeling. Trouble when I leave the house. I looking for bacchanal. All over the place I hunting. Winding up
Yes.
all who want to stop us there. I got it.
Every time DJ Nelly here.
Going anywhere. Every fete I will be.
It's raining, but it's not raining.
I live for the carnival, and I know that it will be magical. Misbehaving, and I don't care at all. So don't try to stop me. I am professional. Every day is better. I come out to better more than you. It's better. I come out to better more than you. I come to wine and jam and a shot and get it more than you. Cause when I'm betting, of course, I just do it like the girls and brides. Marshall right there by your side. Wave the flags, I am waving pride. Party done once we step inside the club. We ready up. We turn it over. We up in here.
Yeah, let them rush me. What the hell is that? When they see me in the place, party done. Hold up, see, girl, and I'm smashing. What's the dance and then we slash it. Even when we drunk, pull away, some smash it. Give no waters, they can't pop sessions. Let me see a Trini girl, and she wanna go waist and hold up the place. And I never have to beg, cause I twist up the bowl leg, man, and them I go. They see me coming when they see me on the street. Them yelling out to me. Let them hit the heat. Party done. The party done. The party done. The party done. The party done. But I don't know when I give a dance. Come first, let's look. Feeling so good, turn up the bass and screw up the bass like so. The party done. Party done. Party done. Party.
I am coming for the last, watch me ride it. Yeah. And when I'm finished, we go stand there united. Oh Lord. They see we coming. When I bust the speakers start humming. The drums start drumming. You take me only leave something. Wrecking all the parties and shutting down the place. Chili's on your flag, I be letting go the pace.
Lord of mercy, it's me now. Me I go party hard. You know me I go party hard. Me want party hard. Let's see a party hard. Me I go party hard. You know me I go party hard. Me want to party hard. Let's see me now party hard. On the way to the Raven, and them can't wait for Raven. I'm in the back of the line with juice and I'm back in blatant. I'm lean, just a bit tipsy, but I ain't complaining. Outside the club, the line looks thick and the girls are gazing. So this line is a long thing, I hope it don't take all night. Can't wait till I get inside. Wanna rave to the morning light. We getting down. Finally I see ravers getting down. And these days got my tune on, and now I wanna get my groove on. So I wanna party hard. You see me want party hard. Me I go party hard. I see me now party hard. Me I go party hard. I see me now party hard. See me now zum party hard. I see me now party hard.
So wind up your bumper. Marshall and Timaya. Give them the remix. Yeah, I said remix. Hey girl, why? Marshall and Timaya. Remix, say wind up your bumper.
The way you whine, make me go down low. The way you whine, make me go down low. All my ladies, shake up your bum bum. The girls, them shake up your bum bum. The girls, them shake up your bum bum. Shake up your bum bum.
Girl, shake up your bum bum, walk up your bumper. You got to wind up stop. Yeah, shake up your bum bum, walk up your bumper. Let me see you make it drop. You got to move, girl. You got to move that thing around. You got to move, girl. You got to wind that thing down to the beat. Everything turn up, we can't turn down. Party out from sun up to sundown. Shake that thing, you're my number one. You might sleep in Nigeria, wake up in London. Yeah, now if you think it's fun done, no, we don't stop where I come from. Trinidad where the girls have the bum. Shake up that thing like bum 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 bum. Say shake it up, shake it up. Wind up your body, girl, down to the ground. Say shake it up, shake it up. Shake up that thing like you want the crown.
See where you whine, make me go down low. Oh no, whine, make you go down low. You got your bum bum. You know what know where I come from. Yeah, shake up your bam bam, shake up your bam bam, the bam bam. Oh no 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 no, this girl she a calling my phone. Yeah. Oh no 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 no, this girl she don't let me go. Every day she follow me on Twitter. Next thing she want me guy finger. She want me to answer. Every night she want me guy finger. Baby shake up your bam bam, shake up your bam bam, your bam bam. Baby shake up your bam bam. Oh my God.
Too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. And my haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the baker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. Mm-mm. That's what they don't see. Mm-mm. I'm dancing on my own. I'll make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Mm-mm. That's what they don't know. Mm-mm. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the baker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Shake it off.
International, so international. You can't catch me, boy. I'm overseas at about 100 G for show. Don't test me, boy. Cause I rap with the best for show. 305 to the death of me. Cremate my body, let the ocean have what's left of me. But for now, forget about that. Blow the whistle, baby, you the referee.
You put it down like New York City. I never sleep while like Los Angeles. First Tennessee, hard in my head. I feel the need, girl. It's international love. It's international love.
Red one.
Let me introduce you to my party people in the club.
I'm loose, and everybody knows I get off the train. Baby's the truth. I'm like Inception, I play with your brain, so I don't sleep or snooze. I don't play no games, so don't get it confused, no. Cause you will lose, yeah. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck.
If you go hard, you gotta get on the floor. If you're a party freak, then step on the floor. If you're an animal, then tear up the floor. Break the sweat on the floor. Yeah, we work on the floor. Don't stop, keep it moving, put your drinks up. Pick your body up and drop it on the floor. Let the rhythm change your world on the floor. You know we're running tonight on the floor.
Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa.
Dance the night away, live your life and stay young on the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. I know you gotta get your hands on the floor.
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Your time is running out. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you do. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Right now is where you shine. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you do. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been. Let's go.
Turn down for what? 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 It ain't what you do, yes. Imagine she came here to get away. Well, she don't want nobody out in the space.
Daddy,
Wouldn't that be weird? Oh yeah. She was up tonight to get it down, but she don't wanna
be with. Oh yeah, I'm so confused. If you only knew, she came to give it to you. Ain't what you do, it's what you do in life. If there ain't no shortcut, it's doing something right. If you knew what to lose, she'll be yours tonight. Just look around the club, cause you're gonna have a good time. So many benefits to being quiet.
Celebrating the anniversary of Mr. Michael Jackson this week.
Ooh, my honey, you got me working day and night. Ooh, my sugar, you got me working day and night. Daddy, scratch my shoulder. Daddy, it's taking what you feel alright. When this is over, Daddy, loving you will be so right. I often wonder if loving you will be tonight. But what is love, girl, if I'm always satisfied? Ooh, that's what got me working day and night, and I'll be working. I thought I could be mine. You working day and night. You got me working day and night. You got me working day and night. You got me working day and night. You see?
Dark child, I like that. Oh, 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 oh. My life will never be the same. Girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain the things I feel for you. But girl, you know it's true. Stay with me, I feel my dreams, and I'll be all you need. Feels so right, girl. That's the bird. I'm fine. Feels like that's right now. Come on, girl. My world, you know you did everything I know you did. Right now, girl. Think about the one like you. Come find right my world, you know you did everything I know you did. Come on, girl. Time I knew that love would bring this happiness I'm in. I tried to keep my sanity. I waited patiently. And girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. I love this truth because of you. You're doing what you do. The perfect search for my life. Oh, oh, girl, my world, come on, you're right, my world, you're right, my world. Love never felt so good. not like you. Hold me, oh baby. Love never felt so fine. And a darling above mine. I like you, hold me. And the night is gonna be just fine. Gotta fly, gotta see, baby. I can get it, just baby. Every time I love you, in on my life, in on my baby. Tell me if you really love me, in on my life, in on my baby. So baby, love never felt so good.
Keep keeping it because information it's got a lot of power in it. They make me feel like that. Drive time every time, DJ Nelly. The king of pop.
Just rising now. Power, oh power. It's the force that makes it happen. It makes no questions why. Ooh, get closer now. To my body now. Just love me. Sensation. Tell me where we are. So let take us through the hours. I won't be faded. This is love. Keep on with the first dose. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first dose. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first dose. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first dose. Don't stop till you get enough.
Come on. Tell us how that. Okay.
I feel like I'm in love. That is nice, but not good enough. I feel like saying something that's for us, that defines what's in our hearts. Ooh, dancing and we're playing around. You know you got me, and then the feeling comes raining down all over my body. It tingles here, tingles there. Oh, it tingles everywhere. That's why I never found the words to describe it. When we snug, I can feel my heart be thumping from your touch.
in my life. You are my love. Dancing and playing around. You know you got me. And then the feeling comes raining down all over my body. It tingles here, tingles there. Ooh, it tingles everywhere. That's why I never found the words to describe it. Describe the way I feel, the way I high. I just can't put it words. What I feel for you, the way I feel, the way so good it hurts. What you do, when I feel, come on.
Shawty, you already know about me. In the summer, Barcelona, Monaco, I be kicking flavor on the Gold Coast, doing the mo. We pop a gold about 20,000 toes. Send a piece of you, make it take a walk in the moon. My watch got it showing in the middle of June. And we can kick it on the water when it's out in the street. On the yacht, somewhere south of free. Get money, I let you get the black card if you play you alright. Make it shine on sight in the day or night. I could never be as bad as they say I be, but I could be good. Let the wood be good. And the drop top part downtown, getting to it. Let you have it like a true dope boy should. The neighbors out here, you want them doing something to it, cause we wake them all up, wake them, tell them all up. Wait a minute.
Just keep putting words.
I feel to you.
It's so good it hurts. What you do. If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, if you can't read from the same page,
Maybe I'm going deaf, maybe I'm going blind, maybe I'm out of my mind. Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature, just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers, that man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. I know you want it, I know you want it, I know you want it. You're a good girl, can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic, talking about getting plastic. Blurred lines, I know you want it, I know you want it, I know you want it. But you're a good girl, the way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get at me. What do we need dreams for when you got them jeans on? What do we need steam for? You the hottest bitch in this place. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What rhymes with hug me? Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature, just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers, that man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. I know you want it, I know you want it, I know you want it. You're a good girl, can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic, talking about getting plastic.
You know that we play everything. It don't matter, especially on this one. From 6 to 7 every Saturday, DJ Nelly is in the building. And we go all over the place. We travel. Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Back it up, back it up.
Back it.
Position, girl.
Position.
Back it up, girl.
Oh, drive time, every time.
I born as a bedroom bully for the gal picking it. I born as a bedroom bully for the gal picking it. Bully, real top gal is man a bedroom bully for the gal picking it. I born as a bedroom bully. Every gal is, hey, tell the gal them, wine and cock up, gal wine and cock up. Inna the dance hall, gal a wine and cock up. Waist man a wanna kaya bone no cock up. Foot right there so lift it up and cut. Baseline tell time when you tick and tack up. Style no short, a gal enough you have up. Love how you sexy around and fat up. Turf with the gal, them the whole place mash up. Cause I born as a bedroom bully for the gal picking it. I born as a bedroom bully. Real top gal is man a bedroom bully. Top gal is gal a mad over me. Bedroom bully for the gal picking it. I born as a bedroom bully. east, turf. Y'all no fret to how we a bust a sweat. Style where you give me some me never get it yet. Dead serious like a Russian bullet. Living room, bathroom, couch and buffet and a bigger than Magnum, so the thing said. Girl, you want me baby, come here, me little pet. Love how you sexy, you round on your set. Yes, girl, cock it up, cause I born as a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for the girl picking it. I born as a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully, girl, I'm a dover. We top girl is scallop and tell them bedroom bully, girl, tell them I born as a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully, girl, I'm mad. Tell them, girl, a bubble and a wine and go down there, oh. Girl, wine and go down there. Full of style when you wine and go down there, oh. Girl, if you wine and go down there. Catch up, wine and go down there, oh. Girl, wine and go down there, oh. Girl, wine and go down there, down low, yeah. Alright then, I born as a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for the girl picking it. I born as a bedroom bully. Every girl is a bedroom bully. Really top girl is man a bedroom bully. I born as a bedroom bully. Turf, bedroom bully. Alright, watch out now.
If you see me wine and waving in the fan, if you see me tapping bottle beating iron, if you see me holding on to sexy woman, don't vex with me, boss. Please try and understand that it is not me. Oh no, blame it on the music. Oh, singing it's not me. Oh no, blame it on the music. Blame it on the bad, or on the bass man, or on the steel pan. Blame it on the iron, or festival day, or the bands that play. You hear what I say? Blame it on the DJ, cause it's not me. Oh, just blame it on the music. Oh, singing it's not me. Oh, no, blame it on the music. My lips are sealed. When I see that boy, I can't tell you nothing about that. Yeah. Everybody, come on. What happens in the party? Oh yeah. What happens in the party? Come on. So anything that you see, oh yeah, please don't run tell nobody. My lips are sealed. It's time to get on and let yourself go. Do what you want, nobody will know. Your secret is safe with me. I'm begging all you who are new to this, please don't mind nobody business. Don't talk about what you see. Festival is our time to get on and unwind and do the things that we normally. People with drinks in hand, somebody fine like sand. Make sure you understand that you can tell no one what happens in the party. Oh yeah, what happens in the party? Come on. So if you see Sharon wine with Stevie, oh yeah, even though she married, come on.
We're making moves. We're about to get this thing started. Sing it out. Big scope is gonna blaze up in here. Engineers fine tune the sound system. Okay, let's do this. Speak up as an isoka play. After all this is walk up there. Let me see the rush and walk through down in there. Rhythm licking down everywhere. Work with it and don't rock no play. Bassline going mad for the Y2K. Let me see your hands in the air. Like in the air. Bad mind and brush full big and take up me right and brush them away. Flights in the air. Run things out here. Push in the gear. Big wrong away. Mash up a bump but get it prepared. Jig wrong there. Better prepare cause big walk down there. Hey, let me see you walk down there. Let me see you walk down there. Let me see you walk down there. Let me see you.
I'm fed up of the same thing, over and over. Fed up of the same thing, over and over. Fed up of the same thing, over and over. Fed up of the same thing, over and over, 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 over and over. Yeah. push back before I write the song. Cause every time I record, like something going on. It's either I'm on too late or computer shut down. But every year I hear it, the same repetition. I fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over, 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 over and over. It has some writers out here like them no ready yet. It's either jump and move or hands up in the air. And man, he had a big tune that mash up everywhere. It turned on up 2 more lines and sing it with this year. I fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over. Fed up at the same thing, over and over, over and over. Over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. This is our next problem that driving me insane. A party get was moving, the people then complain. Well, after the elections, is now I'm feeling shame.
It's just a while, just a little while. Ain't no harm in that, right? Cause we having a good time. Everybody, wine up somebody now, take a wine. Everybody, wine up somebody now. A little wine never hurt nobody. So take a wine. A little wine never hurt nobody. So take a wine. A little wine never hurt nobody. So take a wine. A little wine never hurt nobody. It's time to unwind, time to free up, and time to let go. The session turn up, so let me see you. Everybody, wind up on a bumper, push back on a zip back. If you have no behavior, now just stop giving him pressure. Roll your waist now, roll your waist now, roll your waist now, roll your waist now. Ain't nothing wrong with you feeling wine. Everybody. So I never hurt nobody. So I never hurt nobody.
I'm winding away, feeling so nice, so nice, so nice. So tripping on me, but it's alright, alright, alright. And I feel like I just win $1 million. Everybody watching me, we're in $1 million. You wanna talk? Talk okay. Cause when I win you go, talk okay. When I get in on you go, talk okay. Call your friends and them talk okay. Come up they go, talk okay. Up down they don't talk okay. You, I don't care what you say. Cause right now I just want less. And I don't really care less. The girlfriend she go get vexed. The family go send text. But I don't care, I want less. They say I'm moving breathless. But I don't really care less. They say I'm moving fearless. Tell them call me name. I gon' take the blame. Tell them call me name. I gon' take the blame. Yeah. Right now I just want this. Right now I just spin up. Right now I just spin up. Right now I just yeah, me now. Right now I just spin up. Right now I just spin up. Right now I just I want I'm waving away, feeling so light, so light, so light. So meeting Monday, but it's alright, alright, alright. Cause I feel feel like if I just spend $1 million, jumping up and down the street, wearing Caribbean colors. They wanna talk okay. And when I wind they go okay. When I rough it up they go okay. One time somebody okay. Fist up they dance okay. The media dance okay. You, I don't care what to say, cause right now I just want less, and I don't really care less. The girlfriend she go get vexed, the family go send text, but I don't care, I want less. They say I'm moving breathless, but I don't really care. They say I'm moving
Now clap your hands and stamp your feet. This happens to be a trade wild treat.
It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you, but it's just the feel within me when you touch my hand, and the fear that shakes my body, and I don't understand, so I'm leaving. This time I'm playing it soft. I'm gonna walk away from love before love breaks my heart.
Before you say another word now, tell me what can you do to stop a man from trying? I said I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, yes I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, said I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? Oh, not with that big broad smile and the sexy dress you wear. It's totally impossible for a man with eyes not to stare. There is no reason to be so uptight when you got everything alright. By now you should know you're every man's fantasy. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I said I wanna know, what can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, yes I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? Absolutely nothing at all. Nothing you can do to stop a man from trying. Hey girl, check out your style. Brothers going wild. It's hard to keep control when you have their own petrol. So little girl, don't cramp my style. Wave your hand, give me a smile. Cause after all, I'm one of your fans. Yeah.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there'll come the day when you'll be free like the feathers and leave up roots children. Oh yeah, leave a prostitute. Yeah, my
remember the times when we used to sit in the park, holding hands together. I never should have gone away and left you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just a little bit late. I was born a winner. I know I am, yes I am. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I was born a winner.
Think kind of bum, do it with the arms on me, come. With a different style, different fashion, you know? Tell me, say one thing, Nancy can't understand. One thing, Nancy can't understand. What make them a talk about me ambition? Say what make them a talk about me ambition? Come and say some of them a ask me where me get it from. Just some of them a ask me where me get it from. I told them no, it's from creation. I told them no, it's from creation. Bam bam, hey yo, what a bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam. Bam bam bilang, bam bam hey, what a bam bam, so what a bam bam. This woman never trouble no one. I'm a lady, I'm not a man. MC is my ambition. I come free nice of Jamaican, so bam bam, so what a bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam bam, bam bam bilang. Tell me say what a bam bam, tell me say what a bam bam, tell them.
Let's do your one. Unlimited feelings. We don't know the two year old I can't sing, man. Lord, in here, 2 year old, me love me 2 year old. 2 year old, me love me 2 year old. Come follow me, 2 year old, me love me 2 year old. 2 year old, me love me 2 year old.
Now this one then get to my bedroom shows the way who can't get still. Whole time something come back again. Go round the bend, say go tell your friend. When me check it out loud, no way no better than ya. Dreadlocks. When me check it out loud, no way no better than ya. But the Bible, the cars up in on the ears, and when the streams so cold, the jungle one the mullet nuts are swimming up the pool. 3 sheep goat and 2 black ram. Acres of banana, acres of yam. When me check it out loud, no way no better than ya. But the Bible, when me check it out loud, no way no better than ya.
She loves me now. Ooh, she loves me now. She loves me now. Whoa, she loves me now. And I sing glory, glory, hallelujah. Got to give thanks and praise unto the Father. A long time I man walk with little daughter. She loves me now. Whoa, she loves me now. She loves me now. Whoa, she loves me now. After me talk to the mother and the father, send love letters with the brothers and sisters. Them a talk how I can get the daughter, but see they know one not the dreadlocks take over. She loves me now. Boy, she loves me now. She loves me now.
This is why the love fight has got to be done. In love with a big size girl, but when you check it out, she's extra young.
Girl, won't you go home to your nana, go home to your nana, you're too young to be my lover. If you're to be my lover, whoa,
oh, yes.
You must be 18 and over.
I sing.
Woman, you pretty body, you no respond. What him looking at is a life sentence. So, woman, you fat body, you no cater. You big in a body, but young like our. I check you out, me see you on the corner. You want my girl in your skirt, man, you're veranda. We are taking life, keep brand like our. Woman, when you get it from your possess the charmer. Put you back on a fitter. But the wolf and the girl, young in a age, and that's a serious matter. These man every time I go meet them. Most time, but no pay them no mind. Why?
It's not the time to think about man, but the time to think about education. Girl, pick me, you better set up a plan for your future.
Go to your mood, you want in a style.
Girl, won't you go home to your nana, go home to your nana, you're too young to be my lover. Too young to be my lover.
Say no! Woman, you pretty what you looking at is a life sentence. Girl, you ready, but the dread no cater. Girl, you in a age and body big like our. I'll lash up over the come and in the ear of the wine and the mount. Watch how the woman never long up the mount. How old she is, I bet you don't check that out. She a 50 late, red sound a sound. For the bad company, I run up her mount. That's why you do the people to shout. And them say the ear of your man cross the road. Woman, your pretty body, they know it. What him looking at is a license. You know what I'm
Back to the max on this one, you know. Got this one up on Jesus Christ, man, look sweetie. Watch ya, have mercy. Boy, I just say Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit her on the place. Broke out, girl, you have the shape. Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit her on the place. Skin out, girl, you have the shipping at the place. Uptown girl, have the shipping at the place. Downtown girl, have the shipping at the place. London girl, have the shipping at the place. New York girl, have the shipping at the place. Canadian girl, have the shape. At them have the shape and I give man headache. At them have the shape, make man body shake. At them a fling big stone and bust up man face. At them have the shape, cause warring at the plate. I just say Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit her on the place. Broke out, girl, you have the shape. Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit her on the place. Skin out, girl.
I want people, I want all of them feel happy. As sweet as can done, as long as Chakadi must about. Hear this. Jump around and you know say you're ready. Work it. Watch it all, every pussy come listen me now. What's up? Pick out the foot and you know say you're sexy. Work it. Don't worry, cause everything done cook and everything hurry. Hear the DJ in a dance and party. Watch out the young girl and bubble well steady. Then bubble on the left, and bubble on the right. You listen, Jack and give us me a shoulder in the back. They don't want another person, they don't want to fight.
Drive time every time. DJ Nelly here. About to get out of here.
And you know say you're ready. Work it.
From every Saturday from 6 to 7 p.m. You can find me right here. Drive time every time.
Coming from my Mr. Bailey. You here? Well, alright. Come on, we're here. Boy. Oh, my golly. Give me punani, one punani. Give me punani, one punani. Give me. Well, this one called punani. Coming from my Mr. Bailey. You here? Well, alright. Come on, we're here. Boy. Oh, my golly. Give me punani, one punani. 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 Coolie punani, Chinese punani, blacky punani, whitey punani, any punani, and the same punani. Give me the glamity boy, it a fit time me. Give me the glamity boy, it a fit shot me. Give me the glamity boy, it's a fit take me. Give me the glamity slide and a fit see me follow me. Give me punani, one punani. Give me